Yo.
The webcam. Okay, we're chilling. Nice. We should be filled in by the game. Bop that. Be bopping for real. Dude, YouTube is so much slower than Twitch. Let's pull up this full while the game loads so that nothing gets shown. Well, that's not. Yeah, okay, we're chilling. I don't know why it has to pull up Steam every single time just to load a game I already own. Like, dude, I bought it. Just open the game. Alright, we're turning this down. Yeah, okay. This is proper egg attire. That's good. Oh, new title screen for the new area. I get it. Okay. I was fiending to play this game again, bro. This game is... Despite the fact that I hate it, and it's like... besides the fact that I'm horrible at it, and I'm not a big fan of, spending almost half the recommended amount of time, almost half the average amount of time on the first fucking level, I think we're fine. Yeah, I'm ready to stream for a while today. Nope. Ouch. What is our egg design? Is this just normal egg? That kind of goes hard. We the OG egg right now. Come on, we got this. Yeah, okay. Nope. Damn. There we go, okay. Nope. We got this. Bam! Yeah! This game looks awesome. Yeah, I actually... I'm gonna turn the volume down on my computer more. Cause that, yeah, okay, we're chilling. Wow. Actually jobbed. Okay. Yikes. The big leagues are not calling, bro. Oh, I thought we were gonna, like, start lined up. Insane. That'd be insane. I don't know if your yolk movements actually correlate to how you spawn in as the egg fresh. We keep overshooting it. I think I have to do an ass jump. I don't think I can do a tip jump there. What's that? Oh, that's the little tube that we came out of. Yeah, I can't wait till we inevitably fall all the way back down to the hen house. But again, like I feel like it'd be way faster this time. Take it minute by minute. Ooh, insane skip. We doing speedrunning strats. That looks bad. Okay, so I gotta wait for it to clear. Yes. Okay. Whoa. That seems difficult, dude. Oh, that sucks. Okay. That's all. That's bad. Nope. Okay. I think we can get back up. Yeah, okay. We can get back up. Dragon quickly. If we... Okay, we're good. Oh wait, you gotta go on top. That is way easier. Oh, do you think we can go into the corner? So that we have to do less of those difficult jumps? See, that's not what we want. Oh, no, we're down. Where are we? Help! Is there an unstick button? Help! Maybe. Okay, we did it. So... Oh, you can just jump up to that platform. That makes things easier. No, you can't. There's a thing in the way that I didn't see. Because of how the game's camera works. Okay, we gotta take it the slow way. Oh. Boom. Nice little... Well, dang it. I thought we had it. The egg is just so wobbly. I don't like using this egg. This egg sucks. This egg is mid. Oh, it's the Azure egg. I don't like it. I just don't like it. We are gonna go... I guess we can do this egg. We don't... I want the one egg, but we haven't reached that point yet. When we can get what the egg over there is, then we're good. Okay. We got this. Nice. That's bad. Nope. Dude, nope. Wow, this is embarrassing, dude. We have gotten significantly worse. I thought it was gonna come back, guns blazing, arms swinging. Like, actually, like, I thought we were gonna defeat this game in round 1 after that. In the rematch. This might be round 2. I don't actually know. Oh, insane. Wait, what does that do for me? Are you supposed to get to this side? No, I don't actually know where we're supposed to go from there. I kind of forgot. I think you're supposed to get on top, right? How does that assist us? Nope. At least we aren't cracking as much. Nope. This sucks, man. This goddamn egg. Nope. God damn it. We're never making it. Dude. I know tip jumps, bro. Tip jumps are life, bro. Bam. need to stop thinking about it. I need to like get distracted and then I play better. I think it's the opposite. I think I play better when I'm actively thinking about the game. We just started stream though. It's gonna be a long couple of hours stream, so tomorrow I might actually play Half Sword. Tomorrow I might have someone else. Might have a guest on stream. Nope. I don't know. Come on, bro. Bam. Yeah. Woo! Let's go. Oh, is that what you're supposed to do? Because if I wasn't wobbling all over the place like a dumbass, I could have. It's actually the definition of insanity. I feel like the definition of insanity, that not only is that not the right definition, but that doesn't make any goddamn sense. Like if you do something, if you do the same thing over and over again, you do get different results. That's just how things work. Like going to work, for example. If you work every day, you might get a promotion. That is a different result. Like, what? If I stream every day, I might get more people in chat. You know?
Do I smell?
I forgot.
Eggs.
That was so fucking close.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Let's
I
keep
was
going so we can
almost
leave
not
this place.
fine, sir. Respectfully, sir. Oh my god, there's so many of those fucking holes. That's so scary. I didn't even get cooked. There was nothing boiled. Do boiled eggs have a smell before you peel them? No, right? Because it's contained inside the egg. Do boiled eggs have a different smell than other kinds of cooking eggs? Okay, so what? Nope. That's so bad. That's so bad. I think I did it the right way before I got steamed. Jumping is not. Doing basic egg things. See, bro, this is why eggs are so expensive. Every egg has to go on this journey. One by one. So if they see each other, they have a crisis. Every single egg you buy, just know, every single egg you buy has to go through this. Factory farming. No. Gah! Wait, we're chilling. Nope, you're not chilling. Bam. Yeah, I'll keep looking into the future to try to get like an idea of what games I'm gonna stream next, because right now I have no idea. It was on the Half Sword stream before I beat the game. I think that I got this. It might have even been the stream that I beat the game. Is like right before that I downloaded this. Cause like we do need games to stream. I don't know. So there's a lot of games, like most of the games that I want to play I've already played. And I don't want to get into games that take a long time, you know? No. That's it, okay. So you're not supposed to actually go on that platform. I'm gonna wait. Okay, we're chilling. Yep. Okay, good. Okay, whatever. Try again. Come on. Come on. No! No! Dang it. This game feels more claustrophobic, but that's probably because of the map being more claustrophobic. Having tighter jumps. This game is actually gonna take like a week. I am not built for this, bro. Again, hopefully progress is a little bit smoother because I know what the controls are. Yeah, but 9.5 hours for beating this game seems super fast, right? We can celebrate when we hit 9 hours. Jesus. Not again! I keep jumping too high. It's like doing non-tip jumps. It's not engraved into my mind. The only time I do them is accidentally. Because there's more there's like even a sound cue no matter what surface you're on because of the sound of the roll. There we go. That's embarrassing. Yeah. A horror game seems fun. Any kind of horror game. I don't know. Because we streamed the Classrooms a long time ago, but that's such a bad game to stream. Because it hears you, so we can't really talk. Or at least not talk and be good at the game. We were talking, but we didn't make it very far. No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We can make our way back up. We'll be chill. Okay. I'm really scared of that steam because I don't see the exact hitbox of it. I'm hoping it's pretty forgiving because I don't want to accidentally roll into it. We fell again. At least our egg is pretty resilient. I feel like if you drop most eggs from that distance, they'd break. I don't know. I'm not a. What job description is it when you study eggs? No, bro. We can't make like the easiest jump in the game right now. We're cooked. We're chopped cheddar. We're chopped cheese. Okay. I know what you're thinking. Okay, good. My camera is like getting whiplash. I'm gonna turn my sensitivity down on my mouse. Because I don't think I need to turn the camera all that much. Egg. I hate this egg so much. Dude, if I was like actually this egg IRL, I feel like I'd do better. If I was a real egg, I feel like I'd do better at this game. Okay. Nope. Okay. Why do all comedy YouTubers always like the first actual content they make, why is it always react content? Why do they always do comedy and then switch into react content? It's so weird. I don't know what it is, why they always immediately go into react content of all things. And react to like Brightside videos, but I feel like that's what every like short form comedian does. I forgot about that. No! They go from like making jokes to watching a Brightside video, and it's always the exact same one. They always give the exact same answers. It's always, I don't get this. This is impossible. That's it. And you know that they can make better content because they do normally. The only long form content they make is like them just watching a different video and being like, "Whoa, is that how big space is? That's crazy." Should I do that? Should I be one of those guys? I guess I never did comedy. I did do the one quotes video. I'm basically one of them. Oh my god. No! Okay. So maybe you're supposed to go to the other side so you get more chances to make it on the roof of the steel beam. I keep glancing away because I'm paranoid that someone's gonna say something in like YouTube chat and I'm gonna miss it. Because YouTube chat for some reason doesn't stay on the TV. It disappears after a couple seconds, and I don't know why. I don't know how that's beneficial, or why there isn't a setting to change it. Because I don't have like a second monitor or anything, and I can't have both chats on my phone. Please, nope. Please, nope. Please, okay, we're chilling. Okay, actually cooking. That was impressive. The thing that I've done multiple times already. I'm really scared of that thing, man. Okay, actually insane. No, okay. No. Okay, at least we didn't fall off. At least we didn't fall in one of the holes. That would have sucked. I'd be so distraught. If you fall back down, does the title screen switch back, or is it always on the highest area you've reached? I don't know, because I haven't fallen down yet. It's coming though. This area is gonna take. It feels like it's gonna end up taking longer, but I don't actually know. It might be shorter in general. I have no idea. Again, I need to stop hitting any buttons besides W and S. Hitting the sides is hitting any key that isn't W or S is actually a death sentence. It always kills me. You got this. Yeah, okay. No! No! It like overcorrects when you hit A or D, dude. When you hit A or D, shit goes flying. Nope. We got this, we got this. Woo! Yeah! That just makes me sad. Honestly. MetaQuest interrupting every single stream I'll ever have. That is going to kill us at some point. Meta might be the reason we fall off. We're an egg again. We're a yolk again. Let go of your damn shell. You can't put it back on. We might get the egg for 100 cracks before we make it to the next area. That's a real possibility, you know? Yeah. I'm probably gonna edit all of the half-sword videos together and make a video out of it. Mostly with the pole arm, dude. That pole arm was so awesome. If we ever get the, unless the Baron's weapon is heavier, I don't know if I'd want to use it. It did absolutely crush the shit out of me in one shot, though. But I feel like that's what my weapon would have done too. It is golden though, so it is more expensive. I don't know if it's like better though. I don't know if that's a head you can already pick, or if that's custom to the Baron. Bam! No! No! I thought we were gonna make it. I thought we could recover. I don't think I've recovered like anything in this game. If we start falling off, that's it. Bro, little do I know there's something like... There's some like secret mechanic that makes this game 1,000 times easier that you're supposed to have figured out by now. Yeah, there's actually a teleport to your last. There's a redo button. We didn't know about it though. The game was supposed to tell you, but
Can't
we
stress
thought it'd be
enough how
funny
much
to know.
these pigeons annoy me. Look at them so passive. Why don't they just fly higher to escape this mess? But no, they'd rather just sit there and watch an egg climb.
No! No!
You know that story about the guy that pushed a stone up a hill?
No!
Every
we didn't
time
get
he
the
almost
egg.
got to the top, he failed and the boulder fell back down.
Did I get a
you
Steam
know what?
notification for that?
He didn't stop,
Did I unlock a new?
even though it was supposed to be impossible. Egg, do you know what a phoenix is? It's a mythical bird that is said to be reborn from its own ashes whenever it dies. I've seen you doing the same. Like a phoenix, you cannot be beaten.
Oh. That's the exact spot I fell off of, right? No, it was really close though, okay. That sucks, man. Now we gotta go all the way back up. Well, let's see if I was right. Let's see if this is faster. I don't want to do the damn thumper again. That thumper took years off of my life already. How much can I give? How many more records can my records break? Yeah, we're gonna get to 100 break. We're gonna get to 100 cracks before we make it to the next area. Before we make it to the third area, bro. There. Luckily, this is gonna be way easier now. I didn't think we were gonna fall down so early in the stream, though. We're chopped cheddar. This egg has like the egg has the stopping speed of a cement truck, bro. This egg is like hydroplaning or some shit. Let's go. Oh, strat. See. Only someone who's played this game for this long, who has played this game for multiple streams, could do that in the very first area. And yet I still missed it. Am I learning anything? Is there some secret way to actually learn games that I don't know, and that's why it takes me so long to do anything? I'm not massively gifted, bro. Trust me, I'm never gonna be able to get into like esports or chess or something like that. There's no way in hell. After spending this long on the egg game, I can't make literally like the 5th jump. We are so fucked. I said it would be easier. I think that's the most I've ever messed up that jump at once. What am I doing? Oh, I got it. I'm gonna turn off my lamp. Okay. The lamp is off. The lamp is off. We have less light for distractions. I think this is what we'll do. I think this will help. The game already looks so much bigger. See? Look at that. 6 seconds ago I couldn't have done that. We got this. See, look, hen house. Like, see how much better we're doing at it? I'm not gonna say it's cleared until it is, but like, Why is the second part low-key harder than this part though? Is it to apologize for the why can't I make this jump anymore, bro? Right as I talk about this part being easy, I can't make that obvious fucking jump. Yeah, but like that, I'm way more nervous about the hen house. Why? And we got cracked for no reason. Like, what am I supposed to do with the trampolines, bro? Like, it just decides which way you're gonna go. Okay, maybe you're not supposed to jump off of them. Maybe when I jump off of them, that's a bad decision. Maybe you're not supposed to jump. And we're down, okay.
Okay, just buckle up and don't lose the pace.
I'm not buckled up. What am I doing, bro? What the fuck is going on? Okay. Okay, I don't know what, I don't think it's gonna help anything, but I need something I can blame it on. I can blame my shitty performance, my shitty in-game performance, my performance, not the computer's performance, on something else now. This game is like way laggier than it was yesterday, and I don't know why it's so jittery. No, that's no fucking I'm not using that as an excuse for me being a dick at games. What am I doing? Pull up. Pull up. I feel like there's no way in fuck we're beating this game in 9 hours. I'm saying it. I don't think we're gonna beat this game in 20 hours. I'm going for an above 20-hour prediction. If we stay on the current pace that we're at, this game is taking years. Do streamers just stream for 8 hours a day? Is that like the actual amount they stream for? Since it's their job. It's like a job thing. Do they not stream for that long? Do they stream for longer? I feel like there's definitely some that stream for longer. I want to know the average of the person who actually streams for a job and how long they stream. If someone streams for fun, like, obviously they're not going to stream as long as, like, Jinxie or something. Most of the time. There is some, like, some crazy people that stream for 16 hours a day for some reason. Speedrunning is like the thing I'm probably the least interested in. Playing one game for a very, very long amount of time. That's not something I'm really into. Actually, that's how bad my frame rate is on stream. I can't really do anything about that though. Okay. I can lower the in-game settings to try to make the stream faster. Yeah, duh. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know what that means. Oh. I mean, yeah, that adds to the game significantly. And we need the trees. Okay. Yeah, there's clouds? I never saw the clouds. Yeah, because I'm at the bottom. Oh, yeah, there's clouds up there, huh? That's neat. Again, OBS is incredibly laggy in general. It really bogs your shit down. It's better than it was a couple streams ago where YouTube kept crashing. I don't want to do the axe again. There's so much of this game that I don't want to do again. It's actually crazy. It's like, yeah, this part's fine. This part's obviously not going to cause that much trouble, because this isn't the hard part of it. I don't even care about that. Well, maybe I can get it now. Ooh, nope. I want to get that egg now. Now that we're back down here, and we've fallen down so many times.
Minor setback. Let's get back to climbing.
Yeah, I feel like that now we've fallen down the amount, and we know how fast we can recover. I want to get that egg now. I want to have an egg we unlocked by doing something actually cool. No, we're cooked. What? Insane save by the chickens. I don't know. What are we doing? We're wedged. This is a hard little. It's a hard little step. Okay, we're chilling. We're back. We are so Barack. We're Barack. Nice. No! Oh, that's sad. I thought we were gonna pull. That was not a hard jump. I don't understand how people learn like hard speedrun routes for long games. You know, like if it's a short game, like the original Mario Bros, I can see how someone would like want to speedrun that, but like any speedrun over an hour, or not like over 5 hours. I don't understand how someone could subject themselves to that. Because you can spend 5 hours. You have to spend so much time per run. Imagine spending all that time and not getting it. Like, that would suck. Where do we go? I genuinely don't know where to go. So we gotta go over top here. Bro, whoever who owns this hen house really needs to get their shit together.
Yeah, just shrug it off. There is no time to lose.
We have lost so much time. If there is no time to lose, like whatever what's counting on us is dead. They starved. If someone wants to eat us, they've starved to death already. No matter how much food they had before, they could have had a full pantry. They're sitting there with like their bottle of ketchup, because they're one of those guys. They eat ketchup with their scrambled eggs. I know, actual psychopath. No! No, you can't do this to me. Oh, okay, we're chilling. Oh, milk parkour? Actual insane milking. Dope ass chicken. No! Yeah, I don't think we're doing numbers here. We are not. I genuinely do not see us ever completing this game, unless I get possessed by the egg demon. Egg demon sounds tough. Imagine being the demon of something. Imagine being like the god of something so stupid, like only being the god of one thing and it's hyper specific, like the god of cooking pots. Not pans, pots. Like the god of, or like the god of brunch. You would have no power. You'd be like the first boss in a Dark Souls game or some shit. What the fuck? What is this? Let me out. I do not want to fall down. Oh, that's what that is. Well, I can't really get out now, can I? Not again! No! Wait. Okay, we're doing it. Okay, we did it. We did it. We did it. That was horrifying. No, okay. I don't think we can make that jump. I don't think that's a possibility. And we fell down again. No! Don't crush me! Yes! Yes! Things are looking up. Okay. I've never tried going this way. Like, yeah, there's stuff up here. I've never gone here. Okay, so we can. No. Okay, we're not taking that route again. That route sucks. We have actually. It's crazy how much worse we've gotten at this game. I forgot everything about this game in between the two streams, I guess. And apparently my computer has forgotten how to run this game because this is so much worse. It's the same setup. I can close stream and YouTube music, I guess. That's all I got. I can close Steam and YouTube music. That's it. Okay, let's wait. Let's wait. We're not doing this again. I do not want to fall back down and have to do that exact same tiny little repetitive part again. Dude, I don't even remember most of this. All I really remember is the thumper and the axe. And it's been a day. We're so good. We are actually fucked. Stay on. This goddamn egg cannot go straight. Bitch. Okay, just go up. Don't do any cool plays. Just go up. Well, we do have to go back to the tire. Now. I don't really know what the strat is for getting that. For getting the egg there. But I know there's an egg there and I want it, so. I feel like we're gonna fall off all the way back down every single area we go in. Like the area after the factory. And if there's another area after that, we're gonna fall all the way back down. At the very end, we're somehow gonna miss it. We're somehow gonna miss wherever the finish line and fall all the way back down. It's bound to happen. Yes. What the fuck do I do with it? I unlocked the wheel. No! Really? What's special about it? Oh. All that for an egg I can't use. Think I could get back up? Oh, I sure as hell don't. I feel like the definition of insanity is trying to do wheel things when you're an egg. Why can't I also equip it as a skin? Like, just as a skin, why can't I just use the aesthetics? We did all that for a duck that I can't use. Okay, so
Yeah, just shrug it off. There is no time to lose.
that is so sad. I did all that effort trying to get an egg. I swear to God, if the other egg that we fell off of the entire thing trying to get is also one that I can't use, I'm gonna be pissed. Where are we? God damn it. All the way over here. Yeah, now I'm scared to try to get the other egg because I'm not even sure if we can use it or not. Maybe eggs you find you can't use. Or maybe it's just ducks. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Well, if that's the case, I don't want to risk getting the cool looking egg in case I can't use it. Because it already made me fall off once. That duck was a giant waste of my time. If there's an egg for 100 cracks, we're gonna end up getting it sooner rather than later. So I guess if we do another run, which I'm not gonna end up doing because this game is gonna take multiple streams upon streams to beat. Where we go? So this game is gonna take so many streams to beat. You know, 'cause I don't wanna just stream one game. You know, I streamed Half Sword for like Half Sword was like the perfect length for a game. I'm thinking that I want to play on stream.
Ooh. Okay.
Like a
now
game
let's
with more
focus
playtime, I'll
and
obviously
get
do
through
that
this.
more in my free time. But it's like I want to show off something new. I want to have something new to talk about. Because playing the same game over and over again, you really got nothing. You know? I don't want to do a game every stream. You know? I feel like unless it's like a longer stream, unless it's like a 6-hour stream. If we streamed a game for 6 hours, I would not be mad. I would not be mad if it only lasted one stream. Unless it's like a challenge stream, we do it pretty quick. Like how Swordsman VR was gonna be before it got absolutely obliterated. Okay, we're chilling. Are we inside of it? God, why? Why is that a thing? Oh. What? No, you can't do this to me.
Yeah, just shrug it off. There is no time to lose.
We are at 6
Focus.
hours.
We need to get out of this factory.
We're not in the
no time to
factory.
despair. Climb back up. Okay, just buckle up and don't lose the pace.
What pace? It's real. It feels like we are doing a slow run of a game where people compete. I don't understand that. Why anybody would compete for the slowest record? It's just who can keep their computer on the longest. Who has the cheapest electricity bill? Unless you're like actively playing the game the entire time, I don't get it. If you're doing a 24-hour long stream of playing one game, that makes sense. You know, for making it a slow run. But if you're literally falling asleep and living your life with the game just on, like what's the challenge in that? It's not even a challenge besides you can't use your computer. And like a lot of the time they're doing like games that you have nothing to do besides progress the story. You know? It's like they're doing like side quests or something. They're sitting there staring at a wall in a random horror game for like 6 days straight. While they're on vacation or something. While they do actually Well, they do actually normal things with their time. Their computer's just on for some reason. Why do those runs have to be verified for cheating? Like, if they do cheat, who cares? Yeah, I don't understand I don't understand why anybody cares about cheating for slow runs. Oh no, they cheated to make it slower. They cheated to make it look like they have more free time. He's trying to make us think he's unemployed when he's not. Like, what? What's the goal there? We are cooked. The only way I understand a slow run is if someone is actually doing stuff the entire time. In which case, I think it's funny. I think it's funny if you can find enough content in a game to play it straight for like 18 hours. But there's actual speedruns that are just 18 hours long, and I won't get that. Like, it's probably like Final Fantasy VII speedruns. Who would want to do that? Like I've only speedrun a couple games, but doing a game that long, trying to speedrun it, especially if you're going for like a record, like the world record, how do you devote so much time to a single run?
If you don't give it your all, you might stay here forever.
Because not every single game has a skip like that, you know? There is games with skips like that there's other categories for, that don't have the skips and are purposefully just incredibly long. Ah. I hate the trampoline so much, dude. Because you can't jump on the edge, but it's so small that you can't roll off either. Oh, we broke it. Okay. This game has glitches. 0 out of 10 game. We should have wasted 6 hours on it. I mean, it didn't. The glitch didn't really mean that. Didn't really lead to anything. See, now I'm scared though, because I know that there's eggs that like don't. No, I know that there's eggs that like are just that. You know, like, I don't want to unlock an egg that I can't use for the entirety of the game. There we go. We got a good bounce. Can't wait to fuck it up and fall all the way back down again. Probably without making it back to the factory. Honestly. Wait. Why do we even need to get out of the factory? Why do we need to get out of the hen house? What is waiting for us? I can tell you right now, it's not worth it. Whether or not we gotta make it to like our mother hen or something. Just find a new one. Just get adopted, little egg. It's faster. Egging. We are egging so hard. We are so egging. We are egging. Yeah, it follows what is the, how many I Am games are there now? How many official I Am games are there, I should say? Because there's games like I Am Cat, but I'm pretty sure I Am Cat isn't made by the same people who made I Am Bread. Because I Am Cat's a story-based VR game, and I Am Bread is a 2013 rage game. Though like I Am Fish is kind of similar, more similar to I Am Cat. I'm trying to think of the other one. There was one before I Am Fish,
Let's not
right?
waste time. You can't slow down.
Fish was like the third I Am game. What am I thinking of? Because maybe it was something else by the developers. Because I'm pretty sure it's the same people who made Surgeon Simulator. And all the games are like connected or something. Like the bread is the guy who puts the surgeon is the guy who performs surgery on in the hospital because the bread fucking massacres him. I could massacre some bread right now. I could massacre a guy named Bob as bread.
Sometimes you cannot afford to take a break.
Huh?
Think of the journey we just went through,
I
how
was so
twisted
confused.
it was. With the distortion happening, we can't know
What?
for sure how much time we have left to leave this place. If it changes, we might be stuck here.
There's a
Forever.
distortion? Dude, if there's a time limit in this game, we're unbelievably cooked. Like if there's a time limit, if there's a certain spot where you just can't make it past, we are not making it. I'm sorry, we missed our opportunity, I shall say. I Am Bread. I've played I Am Bread before on the Xbox. It was okay. I made it to like the garage level, I think. No, it was the bedroom level. I made it to the bedroom level and then I couldn't figure out what the fuck I was supposed to do. I'm really confused. What is the other I Am game besides I Am Bread and I Am Fish? What's the official one? What's the one in between those two? I don't even know what game I could be thinking of. I never played I Am Fish. It's a completely different style game. I think. I'm pretty sure it's still a Rage game, but the controls are a lot more like this egg. I'm pretty sure it's also more story based, so I don't know. Maybe I don't think I Am Cat is made by the same people. I don't really want to Google it. I don't think having I Am in your game is copyrightable. I wonder if someone could like. I wonder if someone could copyright. Like how loose can you get with copyright? Can you like can you copyright like a genre? Like if someone just claimed they invented point and click horror and just monopolized that entire genre. Has anybody tried that? Yeah, I'm nervous. Okay, so here's the thing: if we didn't go for that egg, we would still be in the factory, right? Probably. Because now it's gonna take forever to get back. Probably just as long because I'm so much worse at the game than I was. Like my skills did not carry over in the slightest. I mean, look at that. I'm worse than I was when I started last stream. So, and I don't even think we were on the roof yet. So. I don't think we're ever gonna make it. The big leagues are never calling. We are never gonna reach our final destination of space. Yeah, we are so far into this goddamn. Like, we're not far into the game, but if this game was like, if you were guaranteed to win after 9.5 hours, we'd be so close. Bam, bam, okay. Even though my mouse is lower, it feels just as wonky. What was that? Egg! This egg is so stupid. that's actually insane. This egg, it just felt like jumping the wrong way. It was just like, nah. But I kind of like the bottom. Pause. Are we gonna get an egg? Are we gonna get a new egg for playing for 6 hours? Because it's close. It's really close. Yeah, my first egging stream was after I beat Half Sword, right? So this is 3 days into the game, and I've made it. I feel like we should be doing one a day. We should be making it through one a day, but I'm gonna be happy if we even make it back this stream. We took one step forward and fell all the way back down. We went about like 6 feet further than we were, and then we fell all the way back down. So all of our progress is gone. Like, we lost power. Also, there was nothing. There was no egg for. No. There was no egg for playing 6 hours of this game. I would know because we just hit the 6 hour mark. How did other people? How genuinely? How am I playing so much worse than the average? Like, we are going to make it to 9.5 hours this stream, probably. And I bet you we won't even meet at the third area. We can't even make it. Dude, I don't even know if when we hit the 9.5 hour mark, we're even gonna be back to the factory. That'd actually be impressive if I could pull that off. To me, at least, it wouldn't be impressive to anybody else. I would be impressed if I could make it back to the factory by the 9.5 hour mark. And then after the factory, right? We're fucked. Like, did y'all see that platforming? I literally cannot do the most basic jumps, and my game is still laggy somehow. What is wrong with my computer today, dude? I can turn off. I can close Twitch, I guess. So now it's literally just OBS in this game. And it's still running horribly. What is going on? It wasn't like this yesterday, right? I can't fathom I could be able to play like this, because at least on my side, on your side it basically always looks like this, but on my side the game is chugging. Like, I do not get enough frames to know when I'm on my tip. I do not get nearly enough frames to be able to tip jump. We actually have to lower the settings again. This sucks. I don't know what that means. Indirect lighting? Yeah, screen space reflections? I don't know what that is. Yeah, okay. We turned it lower. This should be better now. Oh, this game's on controller? That sounds worse. It sounds so much worse. Oh. Oh, yeah, so every time you do something, you unlock the special shells. Look at all those! That one can fly! Playthrough, you can enable special shells mode. Each different shell has different effects and unlock conditions. Yeah, whatever. The fact that one shell can fly, though, is actually insane. That does not seem fair. How is this game running so poorly? I didn't change anything from today and yesterday.
Oof.
What do you mean, oof?
Keep pushing. You can handle it.
What? We didn't get an egg for cracking 100 times? Wait, really? Huh. Pocket all stripes or solids. Huh. Deliver the banana sticker to its brothers. Tap a cookie a dozen times. Okay, so cookie clicker. Dude. I thought there would be something for cracking 100 times. Cause the rubber ugly duckling. Huh. Yeah, if that's not one of them, I don't think we're without doing something specific. And I'm not interested in doing all that for an egg that there's a high possibility I can't even use. Give me your bottle. Oh, look, a stamp. Wait. Huh? Just a bunch of... Do you have to like carry this through? Because I'm not even gonna be able to carry it through the hen house. Like, this is so embarrassing, dude. I genuinely do not know why. This is the worst. This is the most laggy I've ever had a game be for no reason. I had more stuff open last stream, right? It's not like this is recording or anything. If I click this, do you think that helped? So now it's the same thing, so. I also don't know how to get rid of this, like, transition thing. So. It's just always there. Not all that much I can do about that. Yeah, but we're never beating this fucking game. So. Bro, I actually should not have looked up how much time this game is supposed to take, because that makes me so sad, actually. We have spent so much effort in this damn game for basically nothing. Nope. Not even yapping as fluently. Today was just not a good. Today is not a good egg day. I'm trying to think of what games I have, but I haven't played. I haven't played enough to warrant streaming. You know, it's like I have tabs. I've streamed tabs once, but I've played the shit out of it. VR games would be cool, but it's like I have to pay $30 to get a game that would last a stream and a half. Get him. Get him. Oh. Okay, we need to jump off of something high, or roll it off the... We need to push it. Just trying to break the bottles. Okay, I think if we jump off of, like, something high, we can... Is this enough? Nope. Okay, well, I think if we can roll it this way. No, we can't. We can't even roll. Come on. Why does it roll the opposite way of which way you're moving? Oh, it actually doesn't. It just doesn't roll when you push it. Oh wait, strat? Strat? No, there is no strat. We are never knocking this bottle off. Boom.
Okay, now let's focus and
He's
get
gonna-
through this.
He literally, I'm pretty sure he still thinks I'm in the factory. Is the timer for people that didn't fall down? Like if you didn't fall down throughout the entire game, that would make sense to me. If you never fell down, it would take you 9.5 hours. But even if somebody knew how to play the game, like this is not a short game. Even if you know what you're doing. Right? Again, it really seems like there's some crazy way around everything. Like I'm doing the intentionally hard path, and there's just an easy path that I just haven't found. Like there's a big neon sign pointing to it. Wait. And then now, no. Listen. Since it's on there, can I lift it up now? Wait. Insane strat? Yes. That didn't even move it. Whatever. I need to get off. Yeah, I can't get on the platform with that. So I guess we are in the third area. I didn't think about that. I keep forgetting that the hen house and the roof are separate areas because they don't feel different. Like they're both just wooden plates.
Whoa.
I don't know how much different the other areas are gonna feel. There's gonna be a birdhouse. It's the exact same, but there's like a different kind of bird, and it's really high up because it's a birdhouse. 3 meters is crazy. It's actually bizarre how I'm actively getting worse. When I started stream, I was not this bad. Like playing through the game. Though again, the game is running like dick right now, and I have no clue why. It's like my computer like got AIDS or some shit. Boom. Okay, we're chilling. Didn't Only Up get in trouble for like stealing assets? That's what I heard. I don't really remember. Because Only Up was really big for a little while. That game is very similar to this, except it's a boy instead of an egg. Just a boy and his egg. We are not moving. Yeah. I don't know. The premise of falling down a lot being an issue isn't exactly the most creative ever. That's not a bad thing. That's just like I don't know if Only Up in this game are actually similar. I've never actually played Only Up. There. We went from the problem of me every now and then stopping, every now and then the W key would stop, to this never being. I'm so pissed that you can't go into the #1 hen spot and get knife for it. That was such an awesome jump by me. And I'm never gonna get reparations for it. What's that ball? Whatever. I know better. It's gonna unlock an egg that I can't use. So we're sticking with this egg. I'm surprised because we're at 100 cracks right now. I'm surprised we've kept the thing for this long. Oh, we have to go past the chains. I forgot. I just remembered about the chainsaw. Okay, making it up to the roof is actually pretty easy. It's getting past the roof that I have no fucking idea how to do. Because I did it once and I do not remember dick from yesterday. So I believe this is my 7th stream daily. So I've been streaming every day for a week now. I mean, we're gonna keep it going. I want to see how many days I can stream for straight. Ooh. Man, whatever. If we can make it to like, if we can make it to like a month straight, I'll have probably beaten this game by then. Hopefully, damn.
Let's not waste time. You can't slow down.
Shut the fuck up, Mr. Narrator. Okay. I see the potential. I got it. Okay. Okay, so we need to go back. That's a tough jump, dude. Is that faster? I don't know. It's not a very long section. It's faster to not fall down, but fucking look at me go. This jump sucks. I'm not gonna try that again. Well, actually, yeah. I shouldn't say things because they're always wrong. Oh, is that the fucking stamp reader? Oh, it's another stamp. How is there so many stamps and I don't know where a single reader is? And here we go. Okay. That was a really good tip jump accidentally. I like the way it looks though. If it was on a better spot. No! Yeah, like I said, I don't see us ever beating this game. I got optimistic for a little bit and then the game made sure to knock me all the way back down. There's definitely some mechanic I haven't seen that's like super crucial, and that's supposed to make the game way faster. Cause the drone assist, I turned that off, right? That's not an actual thing, right? What does the drone do? When starting your... Okay, yeah, so this is off. A drone pad? We do not have checkpoints. Yeah, that is not a thing. Okay. So... we're playing it on the real difficulty, the real man difficulty. Hard boiled. This shit is so much harder than Flumpties. Out of all the egg games I've played, which is very little because it's not a very expansive genre, but, like, I've beaten all the Flumpties games. All of them are pretty easy besides 3. So the first 2 are pretty easy, and then 3's like final mode or whatever, the hard world mode's actually tough. That one took me a while.
If you don't give it your all, you might stay here forever.
No, I like the second one the best. Flumpties 2 was my favorite to play through. It was fun. The hard boiled mode was challenging, but like not actually difficult. It felt really hard when I played it, but it's like I beat it like 3rd try or some shit. That's the thing with those kinds of games is that I want something that feels intense, whether or not it actually is. You know, when one of those games feels intense, you feel cool. But when it's like slow and just audio based, like even though it's like it's not actually that tough, or it's like really hard, it doesn't feel that tough. You know. Like how FNAF 4's like max modes don't feel that hard comparatively to like comparative to like I'm drawing a blank here, but like the actual difficulty of the max mode I feel like it pales in comparison to how frantic it feels. The more chaotic those the FNAF style games feel, the better. That's why Polar Dread is so good, because the game is not that hard, but it feels chaotic as shit. My eggshells stay around for fucking years, dude. And we fell down all the way. Okay, we didn't fall all the way down. Okay. Dude, if you ate part of the shell of the yolk every day and then it would regrow, is that like infinite protein? Like, did we just find an infinite protein glitch? What would happen if I ate this egg? If I cracked it and then before it could respawn or like recharge or whatever, I ate it. Would it recharge in my tummy? Or would it like get dissolved in my stomach acid like everything else? How resilient is this egg truly? So we don't know what happens, because the yolk seems semi-immortal, but... Okay, this is fine. I am pissed about the one time, about
Keep
that time we
pushing,
were
you can
half in
handle it.
and half out of the ground, though. That's bullshit. We shouldn't have fallen through there. Bro, Meta is getting so... Meta's pop-ups are so fucking annoying. Meta should not have pop-ups every 20 minutes. Because it's like the meta server thing. It's something I need, but I don't want to have it updated constantly because they update it like every other fucking day. Like I update it when I use it. And that's what should be, because normally I use it when I plan to. You know, it's not just like a stir of the moment. Oh, I want to play one of the 2 games I have. Oh yeah, Baby's Nightmare Circus VR. I streamed that. That game's broken as shit. That mini arena thing literally makes no sense. I went back and replayed the original. That doesn't happen. You don't just die randomly. I really think it should be when you press the back, the light would turn on, and then when you let go, it would turn off. Because you have to flash it so slow. Yeah, it did run surprisingly well though. I didn't expect a game like that to run, like at all. I fixed the Scared by Squares audio issues just for an entire section that I streamed to have OBS on it without me knowing. And we're cooked. I haven't learned anything. That's what I'm getting from this. Is I haven't actually gotten better at all. Again, I feel like I've gotten worse at the stream. At the beginning of the stream, yeah, I was doing poorly, but I was actually factory level. Now I'm not even roof level. It's like I ranked down in like Mafia Boss Simulator or whatever. Level 10.
Ooh.
Level
Okay,
10
now let's
J5, dude.
focus
Level
and
9,
get through
9,
this.
femboy. No! 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 Oh, if you tell it no, it does. Go, Egg, go! Do the thing. I think it can hear me. It's like the classrooms. Though that one level of the classrooms is so hard compared to the most of the classrooms is ridiculously easy. Like especially the third level. The third level, literally nothing happens. The fourth level, I don't even remember it. That's how forgettable it is. But like the fifth level, the dark rooms, that one's so hard. I've tried to beat it, but every time after you die, you don't get your items back. I genuinely don't even know what the goal is. I've not seen what you're supposed to flick. I've not seen the power thing. The power goes out on its own sometimes when the dude is nearby, and he kills your flashlight, and your flashlight's the only thing that can stop him. It's like, what do you do? This goddamn bottle. I can't even like. There's nothing I can even do about the bottle. It's just always gonna be there now. And I can't really break it. I've already tried breaking it. It didn't work. These bottle physics suck. What if I like try to boost it over? No, it doesn't work because I'm a fucking egg in it. Dude, this egg has so much traction for some reason. It's like sticky. I would ask if our egg deserves a name, but the answer is no, it doesn't. Finally, we got it over. Okay, so now it won't annoy us as much. The game's still running like shit. I don't, cause yesterday it ran really well. I didn't notice a single lag spike or anything.
Minor
This game is so
Let's
much
get
harder
back
to
to climbing.
commentate over when it's the exact same fucking thing we've done for 6.5 hours. At least I'm getting my words in. At least I'm trying to. I feel like I'm learning how to commentate over games more, but it also doesn't because this game is so repetitive. I thought this game was gonna be. I thought we were gonna make normal fucking progress. I thought we were gonna play a normal amount. You know, I thought we were gonna play the game the speed you're supposed to, but instead we're taking it so incredibly slowly. It's not like we're taking any abnormal paths. I'm intentionally going the slower, safer way, and I still fall off. The factory could be the end of the game. Like after the factory, the game could just end, and we still wouldn't. Hell, even if I got back, even if getting back to the factory was winning, I'm pretty sure. Again, I don't think we're gonna make it there, but I don't think we're gonna make it back by the end of the stream. I don't think we're gonna make it back by the end of the stream, especially because the game is way fucking harder. I don't know why the game only got harder when it went back though. Why the game only got not harder. Why the game got so much laggier when I fell back from the factory. Because like in the factory, the frame rate was fine, but it's only when I fell back to the hen house after being in the factory that my thing started to die. So because the game is also loading the factory at the same time, like did it not deload it? Is that what's going on? So that would explain why it's running so shittily all of a sudden. Or does the game just straight up get harder? I feel like I should have streamed Fever Meme. That was a really popular game for a little bit. Where the fuck is this? I'm trying to. I feel like I've been here before. I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to, like, jump from here to the can? No, okay. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to make it onto that can. Oh, we did, okay. Is that all that it skips? That's actually fine. That's actually easier. The can is so much easier, actually. Wait, so why is the harder skip easier? It's easier than doing the weird side platforms. We're back here again. Holy shit. Thanks all wobbly again. Okay, so apparently my former self does not get deleted after a while. I thought it did, but it doesn't. Is that something I can change? I thought that was a thing. Game. Knee protection? Okay. Graphics. Correct shell's lifetime. I really feel like how low is low? Cause why did what? What did I have to remind the game what its settings were? This is the only reason I'm so sad and I want to get up is because I know the time limit. I know the average time, and we're going to make it to the average time before we make it back to the factory. Then we have the entire game. I don't wanna look it up in case there's like spoilers, you know. In case there's like spoilers on which kinds of the games go. Where, you know, on how long each area is supposed to be. Like, if I look up how many areas are in the game, it's gonna be like, oh, well, there's this, then there's this area, and then this area, and then the fucking birdhouse, and then the hen house. It's like the hen house, the roof, the factory. I'm just scared that it'll be listed, especially by like Google AI or something. Oof. We are getting worse. Like, that is obvious. Because we're messing up jumps that like I thought were like easy, right? I thought those jumps were easy before. Maybe I gotta pretend like I'm doing everything for the first time. Whoa! Well, look, a top. Well, that didn't work. Whoa, look, guys, we're on the roof now. A tire. Whoa, this platform is so weird. Where do I go? Oh, we gotta go backwards, guys. Oh my god, look at the fan. Is that a windmill? That's crazy. God damn it. Whoa, guys, look, we're on a... Whoa, guys, look, we're on the thingy. Oh, whoa, look, a platform. Where the fuck do I go? Whoa, that's crazy. You can backtrack in this game? Oh, guys, look, it's a mill. I hope something crazy doesn't happen. Whoa. It spins. Gasp. Ooh, what is that? Feathers? What bird do they go to? What happened to that bird? What? Oh no, guys. Look, it's a pitchfork. It doesn't look like one when I don't look up. No way, guys. I made the jump. Oh, guys, I wonder what's next. I wonder what could possibly be next, guys. Whoa! Whoa, look, a stone? What is this, Minecraft? If I had a laugh track, that would go so hard. Well, I don't understand why that jump is actually so easy, though. You know? That jump seems basically impossible. It looks impossible. Oh, I forgot about the whole rooster thing I have to do again. Is he gonna say something when I go back in the tube? Dude, to think that we aren't even close to that tube is so disheartening. Like, we aren't even close to that. Like, at all. We are fine. Whoa, no way, guys. What is that? What's that thumping noise? Not the thumper again. Okay. Okay. So, this thing. This is gonna take forever. Nope. Oh, and I bet you there's a duck over there. Bet you that's where the duck is. Got it. Nope. We don't got it. We don't got it. Stay still. Okay, now we can do it again. Okay, so we are actually doing it faster. We are probably gonna make it before we're at 9.5 hours. We're not gonna make it past the factory. And that's a given. Boom. Nope. Boom. Yes! Nope. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's bad. Nope. Okay. 2, 1. Nope. Yeah, okay, I feel like howlongtobeat.com, or whatever what it's called, the thing that told me it takes 9 hours was lying. Is that like for the demo or something? Because I'm going to take double the intended amount of time. And I'm not going for any of like the secrets or anything. Because I know that they won't. Because I know that they'll add in some arbitrary fucking gameplay mechanic. Jump it. Let's go! Nope. Okay. Where does Fusion find all of his games? Like, genuinely, like, Fusion Z Gamer, you know? He plays so many random small horror games and shit. Like, shit I've never even heard of. Same with, like, KTM. That dude's had so many videos of him playing 3 FNAF games. I didn't even know there was that many. Yeah, they're obviously fan games, but it's still a lot. Okay, we're chilling. We're back up here finally. This is like the last real step, you know, to get me back to the factory. Though we are still way fucking worse than we were before. So, yeah, I don't really know. And we fell down. I'm pretty sure we can just jump back up though, right? Maybe. Possibly. Maybe, probably not. Okay, whichever. Yeah, dude, this is... God damn it, not again! You have, like, no room to maneuver on these rocks, huh? Well, you gotta... Hey, get your ass out of the wall. Stop kissing the fucking wall, Egg. I think you're funny, huh? Okay, we are just gonna hop off and reset. I'd much rather do that than be above that giant-ass cliff with a very high chance of falling off. I say it's almost fall off the back end. No! Okay, at least this section is all boarded off. This section in particular is pretty forgiving. Probably because it's like nearing. Probably because you're like nearing the end. How many people have rage quit this game? Because like, I mean, I'd imagine it's quite a couple people. I don't understand Steam percentages. Because according to Steam, 20%, 17 or 20%, I can't remember, of people who play Geometry Dash beat Club Step. Is that an actual thing? Is Club Step just that easy to everybody else? Is that like or is that like statistic based on my hours? Because if it's based on my hours, there's no way in fuck. Because I've played the game so much to be bad at it. Just like every other fucking game I've ever owned. I don't know why I'm naturally gifted, why I'm naturally cursed with being forever shitty at every game I touch. I'd have to play a game for like fucking a year and a half to be average at it. To be like the average player base of people who played it for like 2 weeks in game. It might be something to do with my like finger-eye coordination. So it's not with my hand-eye coordination. That's fine. My reaction time's fine, but like it has to be. It might have something to do with like the feeling of like a controller or like a keyboard and mouse that I don't understand. It just doesn't compute in my caveman brain. I have the gaming skills of a mom in like 2009 who just wanted to play like a game with her kids or some shit, like a game of like Mario Kart with her kids. The only games I've ever done anything okay at was me being absolutely fucking stupid. Like I got max points on a Just Dance level once by hitting the gritty for the entire fucking time. Because Just Dance does not know how to read dick. I won that game, by the way, because I got max points. Isn't that fucked up? Just Dance is actually so bad when you it detects if you're moving the Wii remote or the Switch controller or whatever, and that's it. On the Xbox Kinect, it's cool because it's the Xbox Kinect. I mean, the Kinect version of Just Dance is better than every other kind of Just Dance because every other kind of Just Dance sucks. It's so bad. The gyroscopes on the Wii remote, and especially the Switch controller, are incredibly bad. They're embarrassingly bad. It literally basically just detects if you're moving it or not. It might be better like in different games, but specifically in Just Dance, it's the worst shit ever. They spent like 2.5 minutes coding it. If the Switch controller is in motion, give them points. Though I guess we're not actually nearing the end. We're just nearing the end of this little section. So we still have the entirety. Yeah, then we still have all of this. And we're not even that close to the top. Why is the onion always the one personified as crying? To me, like, the onion isn't the one crying, you are. The onion's the evil one. I guess it's like doing it in self-defense, so I guess you're the evil one. But I don't feel like the onion isn't crying. Like Cuphead, the onion's attack is tears. I always thought like a cartoonishly evil businessman, like the guy from Day at the Races or whatever. Elite ball knowledge there. Let's go. Now we're on to the goddamn axe. I don't even know the strategy for this axe besides roll at it really hard. Okay, we're chilling. Ah, perfect, okay. Yeah, he's not... Yeah. So, it is a one-time trigger for all these things, even after you fall back down. He's not like, oh no, it's the chainsaw again. Which I think is a missed opportunity. Have him point out, like, obvious things on your way back up to make you feel stupid. Hey, that's called a chainsaw. If you touch it, you get hurt. Oh, this puzzle's already set up, though. That's nice. That's bad. Okay, let's heal. Yeah, okay, we're gonna be healed up by the time we go back. Like, we should. It would have been so nice if we just landed right here. We could have just popped back up. We could have put this hour that it took to get back up almost into the factory, and then we could have actually made some progress. But yeah, this was way fucking faster than I assumed, especially with how badly we were playing. I still don't think we're touching that 9-hour mark. Nice. We're finally back. Okay. We're finally going back to the factory. Is that why it's so high up, so they have more time to adjust? Okay, we're back to the factory now. Wait, so do you have, is there actual stamp readers, or is there like stamp points that you need to reach? Like, do you have to like get it scanned, or is it just like you have to take it to a general area? Because I feel like I should have at least seen a. Wow. Okay, we are not making it very far. We are doing better on the stream though. I'll say that we are doing way better than we were before. We have gotten marginally better at the game. I feel like we're gonna fall off during the factory at least 2 more times, go all the way back down to the bottom. Or at least back to the roof. I don't feel like we're gonna be able to just to not fall off the entire fucking map. But it'll be close, maybe. Now I can see that this game probably doesn't have actually that long of a speed run. Cause I fell down a lot and played really shittily, and I still got back up in 45 minutes. It was more like an hour, but still. Nice! We're back here, furthest we've ever made it. We're not going to get that fucking egg. Fuck that egg, we're staying black. That's not... Is that even where we're supposed to go? I think so. Because then we get to go on to the, Maybe you're supposed to go up from here, because it curves down a little bit. I'm not interested in trying to get that fucking egg anymore, so... I've made my decision. That's a high jump. That one not so much. Okay, so we need to go on that. And we missed. Oh. Dang it. Yeah, I can see why, I can see the point of the drone assist now. It does seem overpowered, but, like, this game is incredibly slow. It is a baby mode, though, and I didn't enable it, so whatever. Also, it said 8.5 to 9.5 hours. So we're aiming for the high end of the average, and we're not a modicum of close to it. Dude, it's 9 o'clock. It's 9:30. I don't think we're gonna make it to 9.5 hours in this stream. 9.5 hours in game. Obviously not 9.5 hours of streaming straight. That'd be insane. That'd be goofy. Like the guy from like the Disney character Goofy. Oh, yeah. That was a really bad hook call, but I'm not gonna try again because I'm not a voice actor. My voice acting skills are atrocious. It's almost as bad as I am at video games. My brother got both of those genes. He's good at video games and he can voice act. He got both of those things, but but at least I'm not ginger, so. Okay. I think we're supposed to go here to get back up. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I genuinely don't know what the point of that is. I do want a new egg. I want a cooler kind of egg, but I'm too scared to get one because I feel like, what if I do actually make it to the one egg, right? And it's a special egg and I'm not able to use it. Wouldn't that just be so heartbreaking? To have fallen off and wasted an hour of real life time just to have an egg that wasn't worth it. Nah. I mean, the game's like... I'm getting tired, man. It's harder to formulate words. Why do I keep accident? I'm trying to get bad jumps. I'm trying to jump like that. To try to do a small jump, and I almost fell off. The holes in the floor are so scary, man. Why do they exist? Why do you gotta do that to us? That's such a nice noise when you jump off of that, though. And now we gotta do that again. This one has a really nice ding. Hear that ding? So satisfying. Most satisfying dings of all time. God! You're never making it to the big leagues, bro. Unbig leaguable. We're never gonna become... I already stated that I don't speedrun anything. The last speedrun I did was, I think it was Super Mario 3D Land. I used to speedrun that one for fun. I wasn't streaming and I didn't record it, so... But I did. That's it. I was just that yeah. Cause I used my phone for a timer and I didn't have a computer at the time. I don't know if I've already stated that. It's hard to remember anything really. I don't know. Oh my god. This game will make a way shorter video than Half Sword's gonna, because this game has a lot less going on than Half Sword. You know, like sure I'm filling the silence more, but in videos you don't include just the mindless yapping. You don't it's not a stream. You don't include most of the talking. You include like the important moments, right? Bro, I'm just so paranoid about YouTube chat now. Because again, one little mess up, I could be a little bit too focused, and then I just don't read it. Especially because nobody's even on Twitch right now. Way more people were watching Half Sword than this. Is there? See, because now that I know that there's like mechanics that you can see, why do you only get a tutorial on something after you've done it? You know? Like I feel like it should be the other way around. Like you should get a tutorial to know you should be doing it. Like falling down. Like I only got falling down control after I fell down the whole fucking way. Like yeah, thanks for telling me. After the problem. Thanks for giving me the solution after the problem ended. After the issue fucking wasted an hour of my time. Hey, but next time, baby, it'll only take us 45 minutes, and then 30 minutes, and then 15 minutes to get back up. Come on, man. Just let me back up. Let me try at the spatulas again. Oi, me Bob. That's the best impression I can do. Oh, Squidward, it's as big as your nose. Okay, we got this. Okay. I'm so fucking dumb. That would have actually been a good jump too. That hole is like way too close to that ledge, dude. That makes it so much harder to jump up. And we're falling again. I can see how this game would get harder, but I have no idea how we're gonna conquer it when it does. The end game timer seems like it jumps a lot, though. That's just time in general. I'm horrible with time. I'm like Stevie Wonder. I'm like Stevie Wonder when it comes to time blindness. That's a goated. That's a. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I can't keep track of time. I don't really understand time as a concept. I just don't get it. I'm horrible with time. Emphasized by the fact that we are 7 hours in. Give it up for 7 hours. Or actually, we're not 7 hours in. Scratch that. I lied. That's bad. That's good. No! We aren't 7 hours in. Don't get it twisted. There we go. Kept clipping that little edge right there. Wait. Maybe you're supposed to just turn around and jump back up. Maybe you're not supposed to go onto that platform. Maybe I was overcomplicating it. I don't like how that chicken sounds. Sounds like something out of like Lost in Vivo, honestly. That's bad. No! How did we jump too small enough, so small that we couldn't make it past the tiny ass jump? After overshooting it for so fucking long. Anything but making it, bro. Also in Good Burger, it says that Shaq scored the game-winning shot, and I found that funny because Shaq can't shoot. I feel like it should have been like a layup or dunk or something. It's pointing that way. Yup, I'm the goat. I just realized OBS flips the camera, so it looks like I'm wrong, but I was right. Yeah, I tried to. I added like the pink stuff, just because I didn't like. I don't know why, but just streaming with just the camera it felt wrong to me. It felt like I wasn't trying enough, like I didn't put in enough effort, so I spent some amount of time. Again, I can't keep track of time. I have no idea how much time I spent doing that, but I spent it felt like a long time. So take that as you will, I guess. I'm trying to think, were we at 5 hours when we started? I think we were at like 5 hours, yeah. Why is that such a good jump? That pisses me off so much. There's no good setup. Like, it doesn't give you a good spot to do that. Is that even the intended path? It doesn't feel like it, but it is. Like, there's no obvious way to go. It feels like you're supposed to go around the side, but that doesn't make any fucking sense. Or does it? No, it doesn't. Jesus. I can try going that way. Maybe it's something I missed. Apparently I can't, because I either severely overshoot or severely undershoot that one jump, and I can never make it. I struggle with this tiny ass jump more than like massive jumps, because you can't make a big jump there. Because then you get fucking butchered by the steel beam. You need to make a medium jump, and I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to do that. So if I go on the tip or the butt, I overshoot it. If I don't, then I either, like, I don't know what location on the egg I'm supposed to be aiming for here, because there's only like 4 locations that I can see. God damn it. I just want to make it to a new location. I want to see more of this game, you know? I want to see what this game has to offer. Oh, I sat there and tried to line it up so that I wouldn't overshoot it. And it's not like I can just jump out of it to try to recover, because then I'm just gonna somehow end up over the edge. Jumping after you make another jump sometimes gives you a boost, but it's just like 8,000 times more risky. The game should have hard conditioned me after 109 cracks to always tip jump, if I'm not supposed to always tip jump, you know? Like, they instilled the wrong way of doing it into my brain. Yeah, it seems like you're supposed to go up. This egg fucking loves walls. It's like, it wants to fuck walls or some shit. Every fucking wall this egg sees, it like clings to it. It's like a fucking spider. Fucking loves walls. If this egg had a dick, it would be in a wall right now. Such a crisp sound. Let go of the fucking wall, egg. Okay. Okay. That doesn't even lead anywhere. It's a red herring. So yeah, you have to go up, because if you go to the side, then nothing happens. It's actually a fake out. And we fell again, great. I just want to make progress. Okay, so we're by the way, we're past 7 minutes now. We're at 7:05. So we are 2 hours away from the average playtime of this game. The average person would be what is that? Like 80% of way through the game by now? Not 80%, more like 70%. The average person is like 70% of the game by now. And we spent literal hours on the hen house. And I also, because of the border around my face cam, I can't just move it, so. Okay. So we gotta go back up to this. I don't want to screw this up again, but it's like... Come on. Okay. I don't really want to screw up the Steam thing again, but it's like, I feel like it just blows me in any direction it wants. See, the egg isn't even steady. Why does it keep pushing me that way? I feel like it's constantly pushing me that way.
You can handle it.
You know? Because why do we move to the same side both times? Is it something to do with the wires? Are the wires like secretly a little bit lopsided to mess with you? Because that seems like something this game would do. To have a platform that's slightly slanted so you can't make the jump. Nice, okay, we made it. I really want to get that cool looking egg. Yeah, fuck it. We can make our way back up if we fall. I literally can't make my way through this little gap. So, God damn it, not again! Oh, catch me. Okay, we got caught. After I said I wasn't gonna do it, I did it, and then the exact thing I expected. Because once you roll through that, you go, dude. Where am I? Oh, on the alternate path I was thinking of. That's cool. And I fell down. Okay. We're not getting that fucking egg. Knowing the fact that I literally just said that, I know I'm gonna end up going up again and trying to get it. And I was right. We did fall down again. Though, I guess not all the way down. We're still on the roof. We're still like 90% of the way done. With this, the harder parts down there, honestly. I struggle more with the lower parts. Somehow. I was really enjoying doing the factory, too. We actually we didn't make any fucking progress. I just realized we stayed, the exact same fucking thing happened. We made no progress. At least we did catch ourselves. Thank God that tip showed up after I fell down the first time. I feel like it'd be more useful before. How did that happen? I didn't press D. Yeah. I didn't think I'm less likely to fall off here than I am earlier. Still can happen, definitely, but it's a lower chance, I think. This jump is so weird, dude. Yeah, give me like 15 minutes and I think we can get back. But yeah, we're... Even then, 15 minutes out of the 9.5 hours we have is our speedrun limit. After... What's that? After 19 hours, I might hang up the game. If we make it to 19 hours, which is exactly double how long you're supposed to take it. If we're not really close, we gotta hang up the game. Like, how many streams is that? I stream for like on average 4 hours, right? I don't actually know. I think it's somewhere around there. I stream for 4 hours at a time. Boom. Bam. Okay. And I fell down immediately. This sucks. So, wait. So, that's the intended way? That sucks. So the way that I've been doing it isn't the actual intended way. So you're supposed to go on that platform, but it's not supposed to launch you. That's crazy, dude. I'm not even gonna try that. I know I'm gonna fall off. Doing something as precise as that with the thumper? Hell no. I can't move. Okay. We were a little bit wedged there. Switch. Too easy. No. Miss. Yes. We're up. Nope. Up. No. Okay. This isn't the most frustrating game I've ever played. I've been more frustrated at VR getting over it, because VR getting over it for some reason is leagues more frustrating than the actual game. It's insanely more frustrating, bizarrely more frustrating. It's called Clam or something, because it's not made by the actual getting over it guy, which I think is kind of fucked up. I don't know if it's Benefati that does the voice, or if he's also like his dad or something. But yeah, that game is the most frustrated I've ever done playing a game. One of the only times I've ever thrown something out of anger. Which is incredibly impressive to be one of the only, either the only, one of the only, or the only game I've ever done that with. I've also gotten really mad playing Geometry Dash. What if what that battles game I was talking about, that I talked about for 2 days was? The Gladdyhoppers game, whatever. Not Gladdyhoppers, but the game made by the exact same devs that's really similar. Okay, we got this. What's that little, like, clock thing? Is that a stamp reader? Okay, whatever. We're not getting it. We just gotta go back up. Please, Zaddy Egg, thank you. You'll ever have your like friend call you Zaddy, and you don't know if he's joking or not, so you fuck him to check, you know, to see if he's gay or not, like see if he likes it. No, that's weirdo. Bam! Insane egg jump. Okay, that... What? It's like we jumped afterwards. Can I get a double jump, please? Pretty sure that is a special. That is one of the special eggs I saw in the video. There's a double jump one, a flying one, and the wheel one that can change speed, whatever. What the fuck that is? That seems bad. The one that can change speed. Isn't that the fucking point of the game? Isn't that called momentum? There should be a really big egg and a really tiny egg. And an egg that you can eat. Like a perma yolk egg or something like that. Like a naked egg. This is always yolk. Like just the membrane and it pops really easily, so you gotta be really careful while platforming. Like when the normal egg would crack, the membrane shatters. There probably is some mad lads that did it crackless. I'm not gonna even deny that. Like there's definitely people that did it crackless. I couldn't fathom myself doing it, but I also can't fathom myself beating this fucking game, so. I'm not exactly I can't imagine anybody who would, I can't imagine how many hours they would spend. Probably, the average person could probably beat crackless before I beat this game, honestly. Listen, if it's 8.5 to 9.5 hours, there's people that beat it in 6. There's someone that beat this game in 6 hours straight. That's bizarre. That's, like, impossible. Okay, okay. Don't slink through. Don't slink through the cracks. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Calm down, egg. Yeah, that axe does go incredibly hard, though. Not much I can do with all that. 10 o'clock? We've been egging for a while, huh? This is starting to egg on. We're so fried. We're deep fried. We're battered, bro. I'm actually gonna get charged for bribing a cop. I can't do this. I'm going to go outside and bribe a cop. I'm going to. I'm going to pay the cop. I'm going to bribe the cops. I'm going to get arrested for just bribing the cops and nothing else. Can you do that? Like if you... I'm pretty sure you can. You can... Yeah. Oh, by the way, new drunk driving strategy. So it's called the My Boy Tito strategy, specifically Tito. So basically, if you're getting chased by the cops, right? Drive to your nearest Walmart, park, and then get out of the car and run into the parking lot, right? Make sure they don't see you get out of the car. That's the only thing that matters. And then when they approach you, like, you know, let them approach you. Don't make sure you act drunk. Don't try to pretend you're sober. And then you wanna then you need to let them talk to you. And then if they ask you if you were driving, say no. Say no. My boy Tito dropped me off. And then they're like, okay, well, who's this Tito fella? And then you gotta say, he's the guy I know at the bar. And then they're like, so you're drunk? And I'm like, yeah. And then you're like, this never happened to me. And then you're like, yeah. yeah, I'm drunk. That's why Tito had to drop me off. Then they're like, well, can I see Tito? And then and then you're like, well, nah, we're kind of bar buddies. He doesn't have a phone. And then they're like, well, but he dropped you off though. And then you're like, yeah. And then he's like, what color's your car? What color is his car? And then you're like, I don't remember. And then just keep blaming it on Tito, right? And say that he wasn't drunk. He was like everybody's driver for that night, and you just so happened to ride with him. And you have to go to Walmart to get groceries. And if they ask, well, where do you live? Just be like, this is the wrong Walmart. He dropped me off at the wrong Walmart. I live quite far away. And then, like, if they try to ID or find Tito, Tito doesn't exist, but they're gonna be looking for him forever. You know? Be like, oh damn, I haven't seen Tito in a while. Ever since he dropped me off, I don't know. And then they'll never know. They'll never know about Tito. They'll always think it'll be Tito, and you'll get off scot-free because, well, it's obviously Tito. And then from there, you want to leave your car there and call an Uber home for a couple days. Leave your car in the parking lot for a couple days. And then a couple days later, you can come and get your car. Make sure you Uber home after getting some groceries to make it look believable. That is the your boy Tito strat. It works every single time. It's never not worked. If you use a name that isn't Tito, I mean, it's obviously fake. Like, if you say your boy Pablo, Pablo wouldn't do that. If you say your boy Jordan, Jordan would not do that shit. Say your boy Aiden, sorry, yeah, that's not a bar buddy name. Tito's a bar buddy name. Fuck. Tito's definitely a guy you met at the bar, and that drove you home out of the kindness of his heart. That's a Tito. Works 100%. Doesn't matter if you're black, or it kind of does matter if the police are trying to arrest you. Actually, you're not getting out of that one, buddy. You could be sober and that shit wouldn't work. Shit. Doesn't matter if you're a man, woman, white, Hispanic, basically anything that as long as the police don't profile you, you're fine. But yeah, it's an insane strat. Depending, it does have issues depending on how racist your police are though. I cannot believe that, bro. 3 times, I'm pretty sure it happened 3 times last year too. Boom, bam. Fuck. Yeah, the Tito strat works wonders. Like there's no holes in it. It's insanely perfect. Like you won't even have to go to court. They won't even try to arrest you because they'll assume it wasn't you. And then when they ask why his Tito's driving was so bad, just be like, yeah, Tito's a bad driver. There's a lot of bad drivers. Yeah, he speeds a little bit. He didn't. Yeah, he's colorblind, and yeah, and he was listening to music really loud, so he didn't notice you guys were chasing him. That strat goes hard. You need to think. You need to be able to have a little bit of on-the-fly thinking, depending on what questions you ask you. But as long as you maintain that the guy's name was Tito and that he was driving, I mean, you can't go wrong. It's like. Yeah, it's like using a pole arm in a half sword. It's just the best. It's the best strat. Perfect. No! Actually despicable. Boom. Yeah, we're not gonna... I don't think 9.5 hours is gonna be tonight, y'all. I don't think we're gonna reach that milestone of being that much slower. I'm not saying we're gonna beat the game tonight. I'm saying that we're gonna be way past 9.5 hours. That might be for speedrunners, though. I don't know. Because maybe how long to beat is just, like, incredibly fast times. Though, I mean, because how long to beat, it literally took me, the average person would have 100%ed Lost in Vivo by the time me and SJ finished it. Isn't that crazy? Even though we did get most of the stuff. We did get most of the tapes. So, but still, it took us like an hour and a half longer than it takes you to 100% it, and I'm pretty sure we're still missing 2 of the tapes. I can't remember though. Also, I'm pretty sure that time of 100% also included New Game Plus, which we never did. I was actually gonna stream a New Game Plus, but I'd have to rebeat the game, and I don't really want to do that because it's like so story based, you know. And I don't imagine that much would be different. So it'd be me playing through a very similar game twice back to back. And it's incredibly story-based, too. Finally back up to the axe, damn. Can't wait to fuck up the axe and spend another 20 minutes on the bucket. What did I say? That was such a fast axe time, bro. So bad. We are never making it. Like, holy shit. Yeah, this game isn't exactly popular. I don't know how many new people are gonna roll up in chat. It's not like Half Sword where like people are just scrolling at Half Sword looking for a random stream. Nobody really cares about this game anymore. It was popular like a month ago. I felt like playing it and I spent money on it, so I want to beat it now. Awesome. Shit! Proper posture. What if I arch my bag? Yes! No, bro! It was perfect, bro. I landed it perfectly on my tip. No!
You don't want to stay here forever, do you?
No. We've already been over this goddamn narrator. He repeats lines a lot. I clearly do not want to be in here forever. That's why I'm trying to get out. Okay, this is chopped. We're not making it. Holy shit, no way. I hit the D button, so I assumed that the run was chopped. If we fall back down again, it might be worth it to restart to get our timer going. Though we did spend more than 9.5 hours, so I guess it doesn't matter. The in-game timer actually proves it. Like, even then, there's still the Steam timer that's constantly clicking up. And yes, I believe I spent like 20 of those minutes AFK. But that still means that we were playing the game for fucking 7 hours. Okay, we're good. See, that's the thing though, is that like my mouse is too jerky. It's like the surface that it's on or something. My mouse doesn't glide. It makes sudden movements because like I need to apply too much pressure to it or some shit. I'm gonna turn the DPS on. Even if I turn the DPS on my mouse, I feel like it's gonna be the exact same story. I feel like the game in general has like it's not smooth, right? There's like a certain bounciness to it. I don't know if that's my mouse or the game. It feels almost notched, you feel me? And that makes it so fucking hard for the axe. Because I can't face it straight. Come on, no! You're never making it. Back up to the... It's actually gonna take me just as much time as it did before, and we started at the fucking top. Why are these two jumps so fucking bizarrely difficult? How did I even do them the first 2 times? It feels so fucking luck based. Because you can't even line it up once you're on there, you know? Yeah, like once you make it onto the thing, the little handle. I don't even understand how the handle fucking works, because like the rest of it, it kind of makes sense to me, but not the handle, because like you can't control which way you land on the handle. Okay. That's the best we're gonna get. So that's straight, and we fell off anyways. After all that lineup, it doesn't matter. So it is my mouse that's doing that. I don't have a mouse pad or anything. I'm just on the table. It's one of those like pull-out coffee tables. That's my desk. I don't have a desk. I just have my computer and I just have my computer and my webcam, and that's basically my entire setup. One of my chats is on a fucking TV. And I just realized I haven't looked over to it fucking for ages. In actual ages. There could have been like 6 billion people in that chat and I would have never known. Aren't we like off by like 5 billion with how many people are on Earth? Isn't it somewhere between like 6 billion and 12 billion right now? Isn't that... Yeah, aren't we off with the total estimate of people in the world by like a fuck ton? By an actually insane amount? And we're gonna fall off, yeah. If you wobble at all there, you're cooked. There's a reason why the thing I dreaded the most coming back up here was the goddamn axe. Cause you can't like see the contours on it. You don't actually like you can't see the little bumps on it because they're like microscopic, but it's so thin that it like whips your egg around. And you can't correct with what you're seeing your egg do, because then you'll just be wobbly and you can't get your balance back. This egg has the fucking strength of a kitty. This egg is actually as strong as normal eggs. I feel like an actual, like, normal egg that can't move would have about as much strength as this one. I'm spoiled by now. I've spent 7.5 hours in the fucking sun. I'm disgusting by now. Am I a food egg or like a chicken egg? Am I fertilized or not? One of these times is like a bunch of blood and a chicken fetus gonna come out? Because I don't want to see that. I don't really want to look at that. villain in the Octodad game's a chef? What does the chef community think about that? No! I was so close. What does the chef community think about Octodad? That game's old, right? Octodad is like a really old game. Like I'm talking like old for like that for like indie games. Is it an indie game? I don't remember shit about Octodad. Wasn't it? Was it like 2014 or something? Cause that was a while ago. It was 12 years ago. Yeah, I think a game that came out in 2014 is an old game. Like, no shit. Like 2012, that's old. If you were in the year 2012 playing a game that came out in 2000, that would also be an old game. I feel like a decade's long enough for a game to be old. Not bad, but old. Ain't it crazy that in 4 years, 1990 will have been 40 years ago? Yeah. Soon, if you were born in the year 2000, you'd be 26. No shit, I know math. Like, according to my calculations, we're fucking cooked. According to my calculations, we're not making it to 9.5 hours. Might as well just start comparing myself to 18 hours. Because then we're not even close either. With our progression, like, how long does it take somebody to normally get to the factory? Because that's around where we are. We're so early in the factory that I feel like just saying the factory is a really good is it like a really good checkpoint? You know? Because I feel like it's supposed to be 2 hours. This seems like a 2 hour long thing. You know? That seems like a good time, right? But for the life of me, I cannot do this. Look at that fling! And we've already been over this. You can't just tip jump off the edge, right? Yeah, because then you get down. You get dunked. You get banged. You get dinged. You get donged. Wait, so you know how like a ding dong is what like a 5th grader refers to as a penis? Did that come out before or after like the fucking snack came out? Did Ding Dong the snack or Ding Dong the dick slang come out first? 'Cause it feels like the snack, right? Like if they knew that going into Ding Dongs, they wouldn't do that. That's like if they named a fucking candy bar cock or cocks. That'd actually be a tough name, actually. I'd definitely eat cocks. Okay, we're back to the X. Y'all wanna fight us some cocks? I love cocks because of the creamy filling. Let's go! No! No! No. What am I doing? Okay, whatever. I feel pretty confident in not falling back down now. The game doesn't give you that many opportunities to. We're gonna be facing to the left. Yeah. You can tell. It's not very useful knowing. Oh, there's still this thing. I haven't fallen off of this thing yet. It's actually pretty tame. Oh, I don't like this path. I like my old path. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty confident in my ability not to fall off from the paint, from the cans out. They're not really paint cans. Okay, we did it. We have, like, what, 2 more jumps now? At least the puzzle was easy to figure out all the way back then. I don't have to redo it ever. Unless I'm stupid and accidentally dong it. We're back up for we're up for the 3rd time. 3 times. We've made it to the factory. And I bet you, look how, wait. Can I, like, go over to closer to the edge quick? I want to look. Look at how much of the factory there is. There's all this of the factory, and we've made it, we're not even close. I can see another island above it. Which means we aren't even close. And another island above that. What are those? Are those shelves? Oh my god, there's shelves. Are we making it to the shelf part and getting over it? The box is the Amazon Prime part? How is Elon Musk the richest person in the world, right? How is he the richest person in the world? Because I feel like his car company isn't... Like, he's known for being the CEO of Tesla, right? But Tesla isn't even that big of a car company, right? I don't see that many Teslas. I see more fucking Chevrolets. But I don't even know who the CEO of Chevrolet is. That's sad. That is so sad. That is so incredibly sad, actually. That is bizarrely sad. I cannot put into words how sad that is. Or actually, I can. Very, very sad. Funeral up in this bitch. I forgot that jump's impossible. We might as well just jump off now. I'm not going for that fucking bird egg again. Jesus. The egg looks really cool. I know, it looks tempting. It's super obvious. I don't want it. It's hurt me too much. Even if I could use it. It's like cell shaded, which is cool. That's unique. But that's it. Ouch. Yeah, so, again, I don't actually know how many streams this is gonna take. How much time this is gonna take. I would like to know, like, cause I don't feel like 9.5 hours is actually realistic for anybody, right? That doesn't seem realistic to me. I've said this a couple times. I'm repeating myself. It's hard to talk about things on stream. If only there was a chat. An active chat. Though I am only really looking at Twitch chat. I look at my YouTube chat every 16 minutes, and that's the one that actually disappears. That was a perfectly lined up jump. There was like nothing I could do there. I can't build up enough momentum to get over that. Actually, it's not momentum, because if I was faster, I would just make the jump. Wait, what? What if I... Is that possible? Can I just do that? No, I don't think so. That's not even... Nope. That's not it. Also, apparently there's some ice part in this game, and I don't want to see ice physics, because my dude's already hard enough to control, let alone when he's, like, figure dancing. Like, we're never getting anywhere on ice. I'm sorry. I don't even think we're gonna make it to that part of the game, honestly. Steam will be foreclosed as a company by then. Humanity will have ended as a whole. Fucking sin will have exploded the earth by then. I'm not talking about anything religious, it's Murder Drones. Murder Drones is such a good show, man. Like, I genuinely enjoyed it so much. It's by far my favorite thing that Glitch has ever done as a company or whatever. Like, even though The Amazing Digital Circus is more popular, I do like that show. Like, I don't think it's like, I do like it. I think it's pretty good. I think it's good. But fucking. But like, there's no show I've watched and liked more than Murder Drones, and it's free and on YouTube. I have a couple of the plushes too. Sin is like my favorite character ever. It's so good, man. I think that it was just some random, like, it was such like a small team at first before Glitch decided to help him. I'm really curious on what would happen, on if anything would have happened if Glitch never, like, worked with them, you know? I haven't watched Meta Runner or the new Princess of Guanavar or whatever. I haven't watched those. I'm probably gonna watch Princess of Guanavar after this because it looks pretty interesting. I just didn't yet, but it seems pretty interesting. My brother hates Glitch Studios because they like sold out SMG4 or something, or they started selling plushies or some shit like that. I don't really get it. He likes shit with more that has sold out way more. He likes fucking Sonic, and like they have way more fucking Sonic merch. They have Sonic cookbooks. They don't have a fucking Ed Murder Drones cookbook. Here's how to make crayon spaghetti type shit. That'd actually be really funny. Here's how to make oil. Here's how to make AA batteries. How do you think chefs work? That seems so sad being a drone though, because you can't eat, because you can only eat like batteries or oil. Different kinds of oil depending on what kind of drone you are, right? Like, can worker drones eat like a special kind of oil? Do they eat gasoline? Because I know they eat batteries, but is that it? Then where does all the fucking oil come from? Also, I'm still curious. Did N kill Uzi's mom? Because she was like obsessed with the disassembly drones, right? And then she like kept drawing pictures of them, and then she died when they went out when she went out of like the doors or whatever. So, like, did, like, N or V end up, like, actually kill Mori? Or was that just, like, a different random fucking drone? Also, how much of the solver is actually Sin? I don't know that. I always assumed they were linked. Like, the solver is a virus, right? I never thought of it as its own character. Like, it is like, it's Sin with the virus. It's not the virus controlling. It's not just the virus controlling Sin, right? Again, I don't actually know. I'm not like a theorizer. I don't really understand shit that well. Murphy from Murphy's Law actually seems like unkillable. The shit that he has to go through, like he must be able to like beat up some universal characters by just avoiding everything they have. By just like planning around them. I messed that up. Let me rekindle. Never mind. Okay, we're back. Oh, maybe you're supposed to jump onto the little pipe. Well, that's not gonna fucking happen. I've learned my lesson. Also, what is that fan's like original purpose? I'm gonna back up a little bit so I can. Yes. Oh, I did it. Okay. New area. So
There is nothing scary here. No need to slow down. We need to get out of here. Remember?
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty fucking scary. I don't know what you're talking about. So I'm guessing I gotta go up on this, or do I keep going? Oh, huh. Wait, there's a ducky up there. I already know not to touch the duckies. The duckies only lead to bad things. And I don't like bad things because they're not very good. What, so do I gotta like jump there? Oh, that's pretty nice. That makes sense.
I know what you're thinking, Egg.
I'm not thinking
Yes,
I'm an
this
egg.
place is tough. Your yolk is getting a real workout, and your shell is getting cracked at every corner. But this is the
Oh, I need a
only
fuse
way.
for that. I remember seeing that. So I probably gotta go through that little hole, right? I'd imagine. Oh, I mean, possibly. Let me check this place first. No, this is where I'm supposed to be going. That seems so hard. Hopping and skipping, away we go. Okay. You fall down quite a ways. No! Okay, we're fine. Just recover. Just recover and try again. It'll be longer. Oh, look, a bird. Oh, it's a pigeon. That's cool. I didn't notice there are pigeons here.
Oh.
And we're moving.
Okay, now let's focus and get through this.
Is there like a bird? Can I just be a bird? That'd be so much easier. Can I hatch? And like fly up? Swear to God, if I hatch into a fucking penguin or some other bullshit flightless bird. Isn't it crazy that like penguins didn't get the memo that they're supposed to fly? Like, do they just not realize that that was an update? Did they not install it? Cause like birds can fly. Birds can fly, buddy. Yeah, birds can fly now. So, stop being so fucking dumb and, like, get your money up, you know? That's the thing with those kinds of birds, you know? I don't get it. They should have just installed the fly update. They don't understand how nice it is. Okay, that's it. Okay. You don't even fall down that far, thank God. Where am I? I'm in a very inconvenient location, actually. That's actually so clever. So now we're all the way... Okay, so we're chilling. Nice, okay, we're already back. So falling down from here, from this spot, isn't actually that bad. It's only if I fuck up twice, then it becomes a problem. No! Okay, again, it's this spot. This is fine. Even if I do fuck up, there's a chance that the Great will catch me. Oh, insane. I didn't even expect to get that. What's that thing? Nope, horrible. Nope, horrible. Nope, horrible. There we go. Okay, we're chilling, we're chilling, we're chilling, we're chilling, we're chilling. Yeah. When you miss the hype with a game, is it like, is it normal to try to get into a dead game? Like, I haven't heard anybody utter the name of like Fall Guys in a couple years, but I never played it, and I'm kind of interested. Like, the game seems fun, but like, there's like 4 people in the universe playing fucking Fall Guys right now. Jinxie hasn't played it yet, so I don't think you can play dead games until Jinxie says so. You know? That clash situation is actually so weird, though. The fact that they released the statement taking credit for, I'm just gonna say it, all of Jinxie's. It was all Jinxie. Jinxie said it was other creators, but it was just
It's
Jinxie.
not going to get easier. Path is getting harder, so you can't be getting softer. I see your exceptional effort, I really do, but that's just what it takes nowadays.
Wow. Okay. Holy shit. We got gungle dung. That's not even a fucking word. That's... I feel like if you make up enough words, you're bound to just discover one that already exists, you know? Like, rediscover it. If aliens exist, why are living, like, you know, like intelligent aliens always made to be more intelligent than us? Like, why can't there just be intelligent aliens that aren't as intelligent as us yet? But they're getting there. You know? Like, imagine there was a show about like medieval aliens. And then we're the ones like flying to their planet and like building their fucking pyramids. And like puppeting their government. You know, just the typical like alien shit that everyone talks about. But instead it's the humans are the aliens. Also, if we go to someone else's planet, if there was other life forms, right? If there was like fucking classic green fucking aliens, and we went to their planet, they wouldn't be aliens. They'd be natives. We'd be the aliens.
Oh. Keep pushing, you can handle it.
Thank God this part's so easy to recover, though. Yeah, but like, I don't understand how that makes any sense. You know, like we would be the aliens. Also, I think it'd be funny if they spoke a human language, but it was a dead one, so we still couldn't understand them. Oh wait a minute, egg skip, platform skip. Oh my god, what? Okay, where are we supposed to fucking go though? Because that seems impossible. Is that where we're supposed to? I think that's where we're supposed to head. Geronimo! Okay, that is where we're supposed to be going. Okay, bam. Now what? Up there, maybe? That seems like a tough jump. That's because it is. That's because it is. I'm the go. I'm the go. Egg go. Egg go. Oh, we're stuck. No, we're not stuck. We're fine. Just gonna slide back in there. I want to try the egg skip again. That was fun. This is such an awesome strat. This is so awesome. Cook. It's so awesome. It's not even a skip. It's slower, but it's so much easier. Okay, we fell down again. Also, but I figured out where we're supposed to be going, so. Okay, we're in. We are in Egg Town, baby. We in Flavor Town now. It would be funny if there was a speedrun mode where you would spoil. That would be funny. Though again, I Oh, we just did it the normal way? Oh no, we had to egg on them a little bit. We had to get a little bit eggy. Oof, wow. We are not hitting the egg skip anymore. Slipped from our grasp.
You don't want to stay here forever, do you?
Also, it might just me taking so long might just chalk down to my directionality because I've done everything in the wrong order, and like the wrong way. Oh, got absolutely donged there. Ooh, I can slide in this little crack. Oh, wait, can I? Oh, no, nope, well, not anymore. What the fuck is going on with the camera? Get out of here, bird. Okay, so do you think if Johnny Bravo was in like some Eldritch horror thing and it just so happened to be a woman, do you think he'd try to crack it? Like, do you think Johnny Bravo would try to crack Sin from Murder Drones? Is my question. 'Cause I think he would. I think that would be his first. He sees something horrifying. It's a female. He tries to fuck it, right? No matter how it acts. Like there would be no villain uncracked by Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo would solo 50% of fiction because I'm assuming that 50% of fiction is female. Because it's Johnny fucking Bravo. Johnny Bravo could crack anybody. If Johnny Bravo was gay, he would solo the other 50% of fiction. Just by cracking them. Also not kids. So, like, 40%. I should have made that distinction. He's not a pedophile. Holy shit! Yeah, I need to make that description. I'm not calling Johnny Bravo a pedophile. I'm saying that he would solo everybody. He would solo every non-child and he would solo every woman in fiction. Woman. Emphasis on the woman. I'm confident that Johnny Bravo would solo every woman in fiction, honestly. He just would. He's just built like that. He's just built different. I'm trying to think of other characters that Johnny Bravo would undoubtedly crack. Literally, I think it's anybody, really. episode of Johnny Bravo I've ever actually seen is the one where he's with the deer girl, and that's about it. Yeah, Johnny Bravo literally has no red flags and no icks. He goes, it's crazy. He kind of has powers like that, you know? I think you want to try some of these here mints. It's literally every girl wants him and every boy and every guy wants to be him. It's like, trying to think. Yeah, I think Johnny Bravo takes like one character that can solo all of fiction. That character doesn't exist. But Johnny Bravo's pretty close to cracking all of fiction. Though, again, if there's like Johnny Bravo and Johnny Bravo Gay Edition, that's all of fiction. Besides children, because again, I have to state this enough. We're talking about Johnny Bravo here. And he's not that kind of guy. But like, yeah, Johnny Bravo takes out every woman in fiction. Does not matter if they're married, lesbian, dead. They're getting cracked. Johnny Bravo will rizz up all of them. Those are all just obstacles for Johnny Bravo. Skeletons come to life to try to dude, skeletons after being dry for years because they're in the ground become wet. Lesbians, Johnny Bravo literally changes who they are. Deep down inside. Johnny Bravo might as well just be a woman at this point. There's no character like him. Bro, I hate those videos that it's like, old cartoons were savage, and it just shows Bugs Bunny being racist. I don't get that, bro. We're just like a racist Mickey Mouse cartoon that it's like old cartoons were savage. Here's this video of blackface. Like, what? That's not savage. That's fucked up. That's like if I started saying if I said the N-word and then people were like, "Oh, old J5 dude was a savage." What? What does that even mean? That's bad. Nah. Yeah. We're 8 hours in now. We're actually at 8:08. I'm never beatboxing again. I'm hanging up my gloves, my beatboxing gloves, my beat. I can freestyle okay, but only if it's insanely gay. Like, I cannot freestyle normally. You know? I've tried so fucking hard. Nobody's put more effort into trying to not gay freestyle than me. But every time I freestyle, it turns gay. I've sat in my room for hours and tried to go, like, I've gone, I think, 6 bars without one of them being, before getting a gay one. And that was after literal hours of trying. No matter how slow I go, no matter how fast I go, no matter what I try to rap about, it just becomes gay. I think there might be something wrong with me, but also it's freestyling, so I don't think so. What? I'm horrible at egging, bro. Okay. Back up. Nope. We need to get lined up. That's good. perfect. This. I don't like this part. Perfect. Okay, we chill. We chill like that. 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 Where do I go here? Oh yeah, I just go back. Classic egging on move. Actually, that's this game's favorite thing. Going up a platform, then jumping on the back on the thing you were just on, but on a higher elevation. That's my favorite trope in gaming, actually. I mean, I'll take it. Nope. At least I don't have the pressure of trying to catch myself every time I do that, in case I fall down again. Perfect. Now you get to this relatively easy part. Oh, I thought we were gonna fall back down again.
Minor setback. Let's get back to planning.
It is a minor setback, actually. Good job. You identified what a minor setback is, and didn't say that after I fell all the way fucking down. That'd be funny though, if I fell all the way back down to the bottom, like after seeing like the end of the game, the giant gold trophy that they give you or some shit, and then he's like, it's just a little scratch. You'll be back. Keep going, Egg. And it's like, nah, bro. If I restarted, it would actually be faster. I'm farther than when you start the game. And he's like, nah, just a tiny little setback. He's really optimistic. He's a glass really, really full guy. It's not half full, it's really full. It's enough water for me. Yeah. Stop pushing me. Stop pushing me. You can't push me around anymore. I'm a grown-ass man. Dude, I remember when I was making the puppet videos a long time ago. I used to deny that I took any inspiration from SML, and I don't know why. Like, I would just say it was Awkward Puppets, but most of my inspiration was from SML. Awkward Puppets are really funny. They're awesome, but they don't upload anymore. I don't know why we stopped making them. There might actually be a reason. Again, I don't. If there is, I don't know it. So, but like I used to deny that I had any inspiration at all from Super Mario Logan. I don't know why. I don't know why I was embarrassed to admit that I took inspiration.
Egg, don't slow down. Less thinking, more jumping.
Where the fuck do I go? What, do I gotta use that as a platform or some shit? That's exactly what I need to do. Holy shit, that's scary. Holy shit!
Ooh.
Oh, god
Okay,
damn it!
now let's focus and get through this.
I didn't know where I was supposed to go. Okay. So you gotta go to the side after. Should plan things out better. You gonna push me around? That's a big push. That's it. That's what you gotta say. Open and free, open and free, open and free, open and free. Oh, it's open and free. Free. Okay. Release me. Stegopolis. Holy shit. Okay, so you gotta... Oh, that's so weird. Okay. So like this? No! No! I was bizarrely close there. I couldn't have been closer. Wait, can I slink under it, do you think? No, okay. Ah! At least you only need to get through one of them. If I had to get through two, that'd be slightly harder. I might go... I might go full egg strat. I might go, like, incredible egg. Yeah, I'm gonna go egg wedge strat, like cheese. That's the full name of it. The J5 Dude Egg Wedge Cheese strat. Because you're wedging yourself like cheese. It's quite cheesy. I discovered it, and it's a strat. And you play as an egg. Egg wedge like cheese strat. J5 Dude's Egg Wedge like cheese strat. I'm copywriting it inside of this game. Nobody else can do it. They have to pay me. They have to pay me royalties every time they do this. Every time they do Slack. Even accidentally. You know, if I accidentally make the same song as Taylor Swift, I still have to pay royalties. So if anybody accidentally discovers my strat, they have to do that. That'd be awesome if I accidentally made the exact same fucking song as Taylor Swift or something, and I had no idea. Imagine if I wrote and performed a song and I sounded exactly like Taylor Swift, and I wrote the exact same song as Taylor Swift, but it was slightly different, and that's the only version because I actually made it. Do you think people will be mad at me for that? For oh, that's bad. For making the exact same song as someone else accidentally? Has anybody ever done that? Like, what's the closest that two unrelated songs have been like? Because it's kind of hard to tell which ones we're actually stealing and which ones weren't. Thing is that like you could argue like a language barrier. They're really similar behind the language barrier, but I feel like it's easier. I feel like you're more likely to steal from someone if there's a language barrier, right? Because then less people will know, you know. It's like a YouTube videos, you know. Like there's like Russian and like Spanish YouTubers that just straight up steal videos, and the English YouTubers don't know. Same thing with the other way around. Just I watch English YouTube because that's the language I speak. But yeah, with stuff like with that, you know, people steal each other's videos all the time. So I'd imagine people have stolen songs too across language barriers, and people have just never noticed. I guess, but songs are different in a way, you know. Like you're more likely to, if you only speak one language, you're more likely to listen to a song in another language than watch an entire YouTube video or like watch a movie. I guess that's not true with movies. It's more so with cartoons specifically, like anime, King of the Hill, stuff like that. Then you're more likely to watch it in its original language because there's like interpretation there. So I guess it is. So yeah, I don't know. I think YouTube videos are its own beast. You know. Because there's a sub versus dub debate on anything animated. Fucking SpongeBob. Have you heard fucking Portuguese SpongeBob? Shit like that, you know. Shit like that, like fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure sounds stupid. Fucking.
Oh. Let's not waste time. You
Fucking
can't
Chi
slow
Chi and
down.
Boomhauer both lose their fucking accents. So they both have southern accents in the OG versions. Isn't that cool? No! That's so hard! The fact that you can understand Boomhauer when you in dubs of King of the Hill is so funny to me. Especially because he's my favorite King of the Hill character by far. He's so awesome. want somebody to. I wish there was a streamer like that. A streamer that you couldn't under. Well, no, that's XQC. I'm gonna say a streamer that you can't understand, but that is XQC. Shit. Whatever. Horror game where the monster sets up puzzles that it knows you haven't seen because it sees your Steam library and it like tries to figure out what genre would be the toughest besides horror in general. What genre would be the toughest for you to play in? It'd like set me up with a shooter or some shit. Or anything hyper competitive. Anything really competitive. I'm not good at those kinds of games. So I wonder if I aim it like this. Right? Oh, that's horrible.
If you don't give it your all, you might stay here forever.
You sounded like a fucking villain when you said that, Mr. Narrator guy. Hopefully the next island is the last one. A good, like, 3 or 4 day long. That's hopeful. This is gonna be way longer than that, I can tell you. After I'm done streaming tomorrow, we're gonna be, like, what, 12 hours into this game? Oh, insane! Okay. Oh, I can get multiples. That's kind of the strat, actually. May point out, I actually just slinked underneath of it. That was crazy. Egging on, but stream ends when I see an egg. Ouch. Dude, when Doug released his 7 years of Doug video, that was so weird to me. It's that he was only on the platform for 7 years. Which I mean that's a lot. Like I literally just said a 10-year-old game is old. But comparatively to motherfuckers like Markiplier, that was like what, 20? That was 2019, Doug. Or that I guess that was 2018, Doug. That was after fucking fidget spinners fell out of fashion. That's crazy. Okay, we're chop cheddar, we're chop cheese, chop, 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 chop. That's all that it is. All day. All day, every day, getting chopped. Wait, are you hungry? Oh, you bitch. Wait. Wait, do it again. He's so stunned. He doesn't know what the fuck. He's so confused. I would also be quite confused if a fucking egg rolled up to me. Ooh. Okay. I'm definitely ending stream there. It is 11 o'clock. We are 8 hours and 25 minutes into this game. I'm definitely ending stream here, boys. That is a wrap. Yeah, like nobody even tuned into the stream. Maybe there was a billion people. Again, there could have been some people on YouTube. No, there wasn't anybody on Twitch though, because the Twitch chat's so close to where I am. How long have we been going? Doesn't say. A while, I can tell you that. We've been streaming for a while. Let's exit out of this game, save and quit. Yeah. At least we fell down twice. We fell all the way down twice. I guess we only fell all the way down once. We did fall down twice. So we're struggling here. Hopefully next stream we'll make progress. And then the next stream. And then the next stream. And then that stream. And then the stream after that, we're actually going to fall all the way down and spend the entire stream getting back up to where we were. And then we're going to beat the game. That's all I got. Let me go big face cam mode. Boom! J5 do jump scare.
Aw, bitch.
What's up, guys? It's your boy. About to end the stream. Me personally, I just wanted to say, this stream was sponsored by Opera GX, Raid Shadow Legends, fucking, who else is there? Who else sponsors things? Fucking Grammarly, McDonald's, fucking Burger King, Wendy's, NordVPN, Surfshark VPN, fucking Windows Defender, Windows as a company, actually, Taco Bell, Left and Right Snickers. It was also sponsored by the Battle Cats. Fucking, the stream was sponsored by the stream was sponsored by Jinxie. The stream was sponsored by my barber. This stream was sponsored by my doctor. The stream was sponsored by my grandma. I actually sponsored I sponsored Factor. This stream was also sponsored by Blue Apron. I would like to say big shout outs to Jake Paul for gifting me this stream. Big shout out to Andrew Tate for also sponsoring this stream. A big shout out to Jack Doherty for being a terrible person. A big shout out to the entire country of Norway. I don't really know what they do there, but it's a pretty cool sounding country. Speaking of countries, actually Canada sponsored this stream. And then we'll be back after this message from our sponsors. This stream was on. I also sponsored LeBron for Gatorade. I sponsored. This stream is also sponsored by the NBA, the NFL, the NHL, fucking, the fucking the fucking WNBA. This video is sponsored by Bang Bros, fucking CSGO, Egging On, that one dude, my boy Dallas, he sponsored this stream, and huge shout outs to this small creator I've been watching recently. His name's Markiplier. He recently made a movie. The Markiplier Foundation actually funded this video. This stream was actually a fundraiser for not having enough for me not having enough money treatment. I have a disease that's being chronically I'm chronically poor. I'm so poor that it's killing me.
So thank you to all of these sponsors. It's also sponsored by we're also sponsored by Red Flame, Blue Flame, Black Flame, and the legendary Green Flame. We're also sponsored by the Green Slime, the Purple Teletubby, the black guy from the black kid from South Park. We're also sponsored by the Krusty Krab. If it's not Krabby, I don't want it inside of me. That's their tagline. It's also sponsored by this is also sponsored by Trump and Elon Musk to spread their political messages. It's also sponsored by it's also sponsored by the sponsors. The National Sponsor Foundation. It's also sponsored by Twitch and YouTube. The only time they've worked together, I signed a deal to do a sponsor with both of them. I'm also here to shout out Jinxie. He also sponsored the stream, like I said earlier. This is also sponsored by the shark that died. The shark that died a long time ago to give me this fossil necklace. Also shout out to Equate because they have really good razors. And face wash, as you can tell, acne covered face right here. Sponsored by also sponsored by Chicken Little, Stuart Little, and Lil TJ. Those guys, insane backers for the channel. This is also sponsored by the Patreon I don't have, the OnlyFans I don't have, and the Instagram account I don't have. And the child I don't have, and the money I don't have, and the fact I'm asking for money, but I don't have any of my donations set up, so I can't get money anyways. It's also shout outs to Scott the Waz. He's a big inspiration for my sponsors, which gave me a lot of money. Shout outs to a Carhartt for making jackets. Shout outs to Audi for having cars and shit. Shout outs to Costco because they sell their hot dogs for really cheap. Shout out to Diet Mountain Dew because I really like it and it tastes yummy. And I'm announcing that I'm leading a hate campaign against cacti. I don't like cacti. I think they're pretty useless. They're prickly, and one time I ate one and it tasted really bad. For cacti, if you guys ever come across some cacti on your feed, like a video of if there's ever like a living cactus making YouTube videos, make sure you send them hate because it's a cactus and I don't like cacti. And shout outs to Johnny Bravo for soloing all of Fiction. Shout outs to Fiction for soloing. Shout outs to Every Woman Ever because for being cracked by Johnny Bravo. Shout outs to Spiky Teen. Shout outs to the blue Game Boy Color. Shout outs to the guy who designed the LGBT flags, even though most of them are just stripes. Shout out to the guy who invented stripes. Shout out to Francis Scott Key. Shout outs to Scott Coffin. Shout outs to the guy who invented coffins. Shout outs to King Tut. That guy. He also sponsored this stream. Shout outs to every human being on planet Earth. Shout outs to all plants except cactuses. Shout outs to octopodes because they have 8 legs. Shout outs to Squidward. He's my favorite octopus. He's a longtime friend and backer of this channel. He's the #1 top donator of $0. Shout outs to Kata from Clone Drone in the Hyperdome for enabling a father instinct inside of me. Shout outs to my appendix for being with me despite doing all besides doing nothing. Shout outs to my throat for always being for being it's a very big part of me. Shoutouts to my fingers because I can always count on them. Shout out to my shoes because I can always take a walk in them. Shout out to my pants. And if I shout out to my pants because if I had 5 dicks, they'd fit like a glove. Shoutouts to the entire race of Namekians. Shout out to Naruto, even though I never watched that show. Shout out to Psyche K for being a guy. Shoutouts to some random trans person for not being a guy. Shoutouts to a male to female trans person for not being a guy. Thank you for Guy Fieri for being the guyest guy to ever guy. Thank you to Billy Mays for overdosing. Shoutouts to Vince Offer for beating Billy Mays' ass in a commercial once. Shout out to Reggie, the guy at Nintendo. I don't know his full name. Shoutouts to fucking Broly. That guy has big hair. Shoutouts to the guy who invented hair. Shout out to Adam and Eve, not the sex toy company, but like the actual people. I heard they invented a lot of things. Shoutouts to Otzi, the really really old guy. Shoutouts to Baba Vaga for predicting the stream. Shoutouts to like Superman for being really fast. Shoutouts to somebody faster for being really faster. Shoutouts to Mr. Beast because that guy's a really small YouTuber and you guys should go subscribe to him. Except you shouldn't because he hires a lot of pedophiles. Shoutouts to people who aren't pedophiles, are racist, you're committing crimes. If you're a good shoutouts to every good person on the earth. Shoutouts to cactus haters. Shoutouts to people that say cacti are poisonous. I can dispute that because when I ate a cactus, it didn't make me very sick. It just tasted really yucky. Shoutouts to the guy who discovered melatonin, so less people would have to die to fucking sleep pills. Shout out to sleep pills for killing a lot of people. Shoutouts to fucking that one guy who made God is Dead and fucking Grab. That's a really cool. Shoutouts to the devs to Big Scary, not Gorilla Tag though, because I prefer Big Scary more. Shoutouts to to the fucking lion from Madagascar. Shoutouts to fucking Phineas and Ferb for inventing some cool shit. Shoutouts to I Show Speed for being fast. Shoutouts to Not My Computer for being fast. Shoutouts to Starforge PC sponsored this stream. Fucking the color black sponsored this stream. The Lakers sponsored this stream. Every Laker personally funded this stream. Shoutouts to Great White Sharks for being really big. Shoutouts to your mom for being really big. Shoutouts to fucking Big X the Plug for being really big. Shoutouts to Drake for being really popular, except he's a pedophile, so don't shout him out. Shoutouts to Ren for making really good music. He helps me through a lot of times. Shout out to the Color Pink for volunteering to be my background. I pay Pink by the hour, so shoutouts to the one guy who shoutouts to the one guy who said hi to shoutouts to the one guy who said hi to me in public, even though he was like fucking 60 years old and I've never seen him a day in my life, and acted like we were best friends. Shout out to that one guy who works at McDonald's. Shout out to McDonald's for employing that one guy that works at McDonald's. Shout outs to curtains, because otherwise there'd be a lot more light. Shout outs to the sun, because there'd be a lot more dark. Shout outs to the moon, because it's just the fucking moon. Shout outs to the ocean because there's a lot of cool fish there and I like fish. Shout outs to fish for being in the ocean. Shout outs to the ocean for being in fish. Shout out to big men. Shout outs for men for being in me. Shout outs to my heart for being in me. Shout outs to fucking shout outs to Eminem. That guy sounds like a candy bar. Shout outs to The Weeknd. That dude sounds like a fucking set of days. Shout outs to Polo G because he sounds like a shirt. Shout outs to Playboy Cardi because he sounds like shit. Playboy fucking shout outs to Miles for being an amazing for being the greatest rapper of all time. Shout outs to fucking Busy Bone for making some good music. Shout outs to Crazy Bone, Lazy Bone, Flesh and Bone actually sponsored this video. Same with fucking Wishbone. The other ones just decided to stick around and get shout outs. They're kind of piggybacking off their friends, honestly. Shout out to my friends for being friendly. Shout out to my enemies to being eneminely. Shout out to Anemones for being for saving Nemo in the movie, except it really didn't do that. Shout outs to Dory for helping save Nemo. Shout outs to Nemo for helping find Dory. I think I never watched that movie. Shout outs to Mike Wazowski, that dude's funny as hell. Shout outs to Bill Cosby, except don't because he's a pedophile. Shout outs to Michael Jackson, except don't because he's a pedophile. Don't shout out EDP. Anti shout out fucking any political people, anybody who's ever done politics, anybody who voted actually. Don't trust them. They have a political agenda because they voted, and like that's not good. Shout outs to Moist Critical for being moist. Shout outs to Dry Critical for being dry. Shout outs to that one guy. Shout outs to the other guy. Shout outs to the third guy. Shout out to the guy next to that guy who shout outs to the guy next to that guy who, and they both like something. And actually the one guy likes it as much as the other guy. Shout outs to the color to the color white because it's on my thingies. Shout outs to the makeup companies. Shout out to the company that made my thigh highs. That's pretty cool. Shout out to the company that made my sweater. Shout out to the company that made whatever the shark tooth necklace. Shout out to the company that made LeBron. Shout out to the company that made LeBron's drugs. Shout out to the company that made LeBron's shitty school, which I'm pretty sure was just which was a shitty company because the school sucks. And by drugs I mean steroids. Shout out to steroids for being in so many of my favorite athletes. Shout out to my favorite athletes to carrying steroids despite all the drama around steroids. Shout out to cheaters for cheating. Shout out for cheaters on math tests, actually, not people who cheat in relationships. Shout out to people who are dead. Shout out to people who are living. Shout out to the concept of June 2nd. Shout out to holidays. I like holidays. Shout out to Martin Luther King. Shout out to Abraham Lincoln. They had very, very similar mindsets. Shout outs to shout outs to my eyes so I can see. Shout outs to that one guy who said I looked like a tranny in 6th grade. Shout outs to the number 19. I like that number. It's a very nice number. Shout outs to the number 18, the number 21, the number 36, and the number 55. Dishonorable mentions on my top 10 numbers list. We're gonna have the number of 9, maybe 2, maybe 1, maybe 3, 2, 1, go. Shout out to Troom for pissing me off. Shout outs to Piss for pissing on me. Shoutouts to my loved ones. Shoutouts to my hate ones. Shoutouts to my what. Shoutouts to the people that said that I didn't understand very well because I'm autistic. Shoutouts to people I did understand well. Shoutouts to the fucking blinking green and yellow light that's on the screen for some reason that I don't know why it's there. Shoutouts to the colors that are like colorful. Shout out to the fact that it looks like I'm about to get fucking murked. Shout out to the guy who like did the really cool thing and it was awesome. Shout out to Diego from Awkward Puppets because that guy's really funny. Shout outs to Fluffy because that guy seems like a pretty down to earth celebrity. Don't shout out The Rock. I don't really like that guy very much. He's pretty fake. Shout outs to fake people for being fake. Shout outs to Sin from Murder Jones because this is a really cool character. Shout outs to the Epaulet Shark for being my favorite shark. Shout outs to this video was sponsored by this video is sponsored by the sponsors of this video who sponsored this video to sponsor it. And this video was sponsored by Arby's and Long John Silver's, even though they are a drunk front. I repeat, do not eat the squirrels. Oh, shout outs to squirrels. I like squirrels. They're pretty cool animals. They're not the best, but like they're pretty dope animals, all things considered. I shout outs to Uncle Bassie for making the Bounce My Ass freestyle. Shout outs to Digbar. Ooh, Digbar's a good one. That dude's awesome. Shout outs to Alex Shore for making the song Tech Founder. Shout outs to non-tech founders because those guys are pretty cool. Shout outs to guys who don't support racism. Shout outs to the guys who aren't guys. Shout outs to and that's it. If you didn't get a shout out, that's because I hate you personally and you didn't sponsor my video. That's it. I want to see what happens. And then we can end the fucking stream. Oh, I'm drifting. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, it's getting a little bit too blurry. I think this is the best we're gonna get. That's cool. Yeah, so shoutouts to all that. That's neato. I'm a peace out. I'm tired. The section of me doing shoutouts was like 20 minutes long, and none of them were actually real. Though all the sponsors were real.